So yeah, let's start off the session um, by thinking back. Uh, your character's thinking back to where they were 17 years ago, I believe it was.
Yes. What did I do for that? Oh yeah, okay.
Where you were during that time. Um, let's start with you, Ricky. Where were you 17 years ago?
Probably living in a little uh, Sindikio kobold burrow.
Is shallow or deep?
I didn't think that much on it. He
No.
barely remembers. He might not know.
He was but a baby, I imagine.
He was
Mm,
3 years old.
mm, well,
Not quite a hatchling. Not quite an adult.
he would learn, so you choose
Uh, Shallow, I
eventually.
guess.
hmm Uh, then it would probably be some time before he learned, but and this is you were taken near this time, is that right?
Yeah, that'd be the same time I was taken.
Yeah, yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if the people that you were taken, it's not that common for people to be going down the burrows and pulling out whatever they can get. It does happen, of course, adventurers do that, but there's probably a spate of this kind of thing happening. Um, later on, you would learn it was because um, the topsiders, those upworlders, were desperate and seeking uh, uh, often seeking just food underground. Something had happened up above, and you really wouldn't know what it was at the time. You would have thought it was just normal how the world was up there. But it wouldn't be until a few years later that you would see that it wasn't supposed to be the way it was when you were there. The air wasn't supposed to choke you. The sky wasn't supposed to be so dark. What about you, Obru? Where were you 17 years ago?
Um, would like kind of I was thinking about if it were like kind of like a farm,
Mm-hmm. Well,
and then right before the war came. So
this is your parents worked on the farm?
yeah,
Yeah. How
uh,
old were you?
like 5,
Yeah. Well,
6, somewhere in there.
well, you might still remember some of those times. They were bad times. It was called by different names by different people. Some called it the darkening. Some called it shadowfall. Oh, some called it the black wind that choked you. Skies darkened, and the land became very inhospitable. Crops didn't grow as well. Going outside was toxic. No one really knew exactly why it was that way. You later learned that it was the fall of Ard, the god of light, happened during this time.
Mm.
Word came far from distant shore, blaming the Emberblades for this plague, this
The Emberblades.
this horror that stole so many lives. Many of the elderly didn't make it. Anyone that was outside for too long, trying to work a farm, maybe it wouldn't be surprising to have one of your parents be consumed by it. However, people also got desperate for food, and there were more attacks, raids. So your family could have gotten caught up in one of them as well. I'll leave it to you to think on that. Raj, where were you 17 years ago?
He was out in the Beast Lord Isles. He was probably
Mhm.
staying at the Odium Tangent, which was a boarding center ran by this Tabaxi mystic. And he basically would make you work odd jobs for people around the town to pay for rent, and you got like a little bit of coin.
Mm. Out in the Beast Lord Isles, you're fairly cut off from the rest of the world. It doesn't get as much. People leave and people come every once in a while, but for the most part, it's left alone. And so there's uh, maybe you might have had your own name. Each of these Lord Isles might have called it something similar or different, but this black wind, these dark clouds that blotted out the sun some days. Uh, they were terrible, especially for uh, people in the Beast Lord Isles, often like open um, domiciles, right? They have a may- maybe you were lucky in that yours was more enclosed, which gave you more protection, and maybe this even caused more people to build enclosed domiciles, but uh, it was difficult. The Beast Lord Isles were not prepared for the Black Wind. You no doubt lost perhaps loved one. Well, if you had loved ones, you said that maybe you didn't, but
Yeah, probably not that time. He had lost everybody
uh,
already.
yeah, already
Or
lost
family,
everybody. Well,
anyways.
then maybe it wasn't quite as tough on you, but you still remember hacking up uh, kind of dark phlegm uh, at the time, even at that young age. You were pretty young, right?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Uh, like 20 something, which is pretty young for a.
Oh, okay. That's
Um,
right. A little older than I was thinking. Uh, in that case, yeah, yeah. So,
You actually died. I mean, it's weird, but
Oops.
yeah, hacked up some bloody black phlegm. Those days, you remember them well. Uh, but like I said, the building where you were at was maybe a little more enclosed than others and gave you some protection. Uh, what about you, Finn? Where were you 17 years ago?
nowhere near
Uh,
this fucking place.
I'd have been on the Kralheim Island.
Mm,
He would have been 4 years old 17 years ago.
yep. No place was spared, even in the far north. The uh, the darkening would come, and people would hide indoors as best they could, but people still had to go out and fish and suffer through the toxic air. Word would come of the fall of the god of light, apparently at the hands of the Emberblades. An ill omen that, not that to Krellheim, they'd only heard that they were a mercenary company. The idea of a mercenary company darkening the skies and felling a god is wasn't something they could easily comprehend. How about you, Fallen? 17 years ago.
17 years ago, my character was busy looking through his grandfather's study, his old library, because news had reached our family that my grandfather, Theris, had passed while traveling abroad. He was given a mission from the Order. We weren't ever informed of what it was, but he had been gone for years, and we had received notification that that he was killed traveling the world.
Hmm.
So we were looking. I was looking through all his belongings, reading his old notes and looking at his books.
A dark day indeed, as you going through the belongings of your fallen kin, because to match your mood, the sky is darkened around you.
Yeah, reading by
But
candlelight sucks.
and they stayed dark. All of you would just learn to live with this for quite some time. It got better over time, but it was probably a good 3 years before the darkening finally ended completely.
Hmm.
Kind of, it wasn't kind of forcing people to stay inside as best they could. Not too difficult for you, Fallen. Um, but many people had to go outside and ended up with lung disease and just crops and food were more scarce. So some people starved. It was yeah, definitely a dark time in all of your histories.
I thought the sky was dark for a long time. Might not have seen the light of day for a while.
Yeah, exactly. You thought it was supposed to be that way out there. You thought like, ugh, why do people live up here?
This world sucks.
Yeah. Why did you take me here? uh, of course, sunlight wise, there's less sunlight. So as it got better, as the air got better, the light also became more clear in the sky. The more intense, and you suffered in a different way. But certainly better than breathing in toxic air. Yeah. So with that look back finished, back in the present, you guys have all been training a bit and resting, training, kind of uh, shaking it loose. Bit of a victory dance, mayhaps.
Maybe even some
Bit of
plotting
drink.
and possibly some ski.
What'd you
Possibly
say?
some cutting out with your microphone.
Yeah.
Did I? Son of a bitch. Am I good
What'd you
now?
say though?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're good.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Maybe even plotting, possibly even scheming
Hmm.
as well.
Yeah.
A
So
little bit of tailoring.
Oh yeah, tailoring.
I have a gnome suit. I didn't realize it doesn't have a tail hole. I have a tail. I need
huh.
Hina to make me a fucking tail hole in my pants.
Yep. She offered to do that, I think.
Oh yeah. And we got to like
Um,
sleep in the dark star?
Yeah, it used to be an
yeah, you
inn.
did, which is why I was gonna say that just kind of a part club, part in. If you could have been both. and other things as well. So you can
Sweet.
I figure you guys can just kind of explore and kind of non-linear time here if you want to just go ahead and get the kind of the bearings of the Dark Star here. You guys
I've been
can move
sleeping in
around.
like a dog crate for my whole life, so this is a whole new experience for me.
Baldwin basically stays studying his spell book and worrying more about that than anything that's going on around him.
I want to get the lowdown
Where,
from
where,
my
well,
guy.
where does he trance when he trances? Just right there, and then main area.
Well, could you pull up the map for me so I
Oh,
can
yep.
think on that?
Yep, sorry, you guys don't have a map.
Yeah, no problem.
That is going to be important. Yeah, feel free to. He's off catting around. To you guys around and kind of you can move around in pairs or in singles or those
I
are
just want to get the lay of the land. of
stairs
double
up.
map.
Yeah, so you can lay on those. Finn, those are stairs up over here, just so you know. If you want to go
I'm
up
gonna
them,
follow Ricky.
Yeah, I'm gonna
He's
go
got
up
the-
those.
you see that
He's got the punch.
they
so
don't
I'm
really
following him.
go up for very long. It's literally just a bridge up over what must be the tunnel outside, and then it takes you right back down to the other side over here.
Just scrabbling all over the place to get the lay of the land.
Yeah, if you guys need me to open a door right there or anything,
Might as well just open all of them because that's where I'm
yeah,
gonna
so
go. Is
I'll
into all
open.
of
Where
them.
are the
Yep,
rooms at?
I'll open. That's true. I will open up all these doors. Behind the doors that I'm
Because
opening.
I'm
What
getting
about
old and dumb, so I can't build a mental map like I used to.
yeah? What about the upstairs? I see lots of spiral staircases around here.
Yep.
On the
Yep.
corners.
Let
of
me
the
know
map.
if you. Yeah, just put yourself on a spiral staircase, and I will move you up there eventually.
Okay.
Could you all just
leave.
you just reveal all of it?
I'm gonna go up here.
Oh,
I
there's
think
somebody in
that's
here.
Obru next to me. I'm going up there with him, I guess.
Let's
Yeah,
just all travel in a big group so we can all be like, and then we see this room, and then we see this room. Instead of Chris trying to be like, all right, 5 people go up 5 different staircases.
I think I found a
Yes,
gnome.
This goes down, by the way, the staircase you're at right now.
Kill it.
I guess. Hold on a second.
I don't know where anybody is.
We
or
shall
what they're
not
doing.
suffer a gnome to live.
Raj, they're all disappeared. It's like a horror movie.
Why you never split up?
Don't split the
Sorry.
party.
No, I
Damn it.
don't.
I keep talking like Sivo instead of Ricky. Ricky's supposed to be more gravelly.
I don't have the stairs here yet.
I just have the finger guns
Hold on a
guy
second.
draw me a map of the whole place. There's 2 Rajas. Animated Raj.
Freeze.
Ah, hammer time.
Where'd my token go?
Yeah,
Oh,
set him up where he does
yeah,
the
me
cha-cha
too.
slide.
What the hell is
see.
this happening?
Yes, you'll have to find your tokens.
Go to the
Oh,
right of
okay,
the
I
map.
see.
Zoom out a bit. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was saying, this is going to be a pain in the ass. We should all just move to the same rooms to make this easier on everyone.
This one looks cool. Is this a room or like this looks more like a common room? Like there's a fireplace there.
It is.
Yeah, and then there's storage over here. Okay, I was about to be like dibs, so this one, right?
Yeah, feel free to join up with the rest of the group here. If
don't
you
know where
want.
they are. All
yeah,
I see is
I'll,
darkness because of our
Yeah.
nice
Just a big
dynamic
ass room
lighting.
over here.
If you zoom out, we're at bottom right compared to where you are currently.
Oh, I can't see through your token, so it doesn't matter. I don't know
Oh,
where
yeah.
you are.
Well, if you zoom out and look for where I'm pinging, that's where we are.
I just drag my token over there. I don't know what set of stairs that you guys went up.
Yeah, well,
This-
they're over here.
Yeah, I know they're over here, but I don't know
Did
what
we go up
stairway
or
this is
down?
connected to.
Down.
and-
This is
Hmm.
the down stairway, which is at the upper right-hand corner of the map you're on.
Upper
the way,
right
Finn,
hand corner.
Upper right-hand
Uh,
corner. Yep.
over here you find a gnome
Yes, he has
just
orders to
hanging out
kill
in
it.
this room.
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out. Yeah, that's just a gnome hanging out. Apparently, there's a looks. It looks like they kind of live here. You guess. They have there's like a little side table or whatnot. They have they have some stuff all kind of like strewn about it, and it looks like they're kind of living in a small area. They yeah. They look at you and uh, she says, "Oh, hi."
Hello. Sorry, didn't know anyone was in here. Pardon the
Yeah,
intrusion.
yeah, I kind of stay in here usually. Um,
Does she look like she's an artificer or a technomancer or something? Does like all this shit like spread a room? Does she
um,
have like
she
metal?
doesn't. Yeah, there's some little like things. She might be an artificer, but she might just be a gnome. They can kind of some of that stuff. They're kind of inherent to that stuff.
Okay.
Uh, but she has like a bunch of little like semi-technological trinkets and clockwork type stuff all kind of strewn about the little table next to the bed.
I'll ask
She
her.
says, hmm
Are you possibly like a student or apprentice to Masuyama?
I try to be.
Hmm. Yeah, he seems
To
like a
be
man of
honest, he
very
won't
few
give me the
words.
time of the day.
Hmm. Budding artificer?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm uh, a little bit of an artificer. Sure. Um, trying to be a technomancer. Or at least I guess with some I got kind of a project I want to work on, and Masuyama's he's the man to talk to for the kind of thing I want to do for sure. Nobody else uh, uh, well nobody else comes close, especially down here.
That seems to be the running theme, or the running consensus, I should say.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, he's the best.
and Ben will extend his arm forward in a handshake. I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. The name's Finn.
Oh, nice to meet you, Finn. My name's Vinky.
What is it? Sorry, like I can't hear.
Vinky.
I think you broke it.
Minky?
Hinky?
Vinky.
Pinky
Oh,
in the
okay.
brain in there.
Oh,
Hinky.
is that right? Hinky? Or Pinky? Or Winky? What the? Goddamn! What the frick is their name?
gnomes!
Fucking gnomes!
Start beating the shit out of her.
Start throwing as many stones as I can.
Oh, fuck this no.
Fuck this no. Vinky.
Winky. Oh, okay.
Oh, Vinky. We were all wrong.
Yeah, I was like, well, we're not even fucking close. Okay.
It's a no.
It's a gnome. He takes mental note to gas this fucking place.
Yeah.
Fucking infestation of gnomes. No,
Everything
he'll
about them is irritating.
that fucking name
Oh,
being. Yeah, he'll shake her hand if she does, and he'll just say, well, I guess for the time being, I'm also staying around these parts. Fortunately, so maybe I'll run into you again.
You're staying here?
Oh, not here, not in
i-
this room. No. Just
oh,
here.
okay. Yeah, but in the Dark Star.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Oh, is the is it safe out there? Fighting over?
Your definition of safe.
Um, Can I walk out there and not have to worry about a bunch of tieflings kicking my ass
For the time being.
or sacrificing me to Asmodeus or something?
I mean, there's still one tiefling, but he's kind of, I guess joined the others.
Joined us? You mean? Like, what do you mean others? Are you not with us? Hold
I'm
up.
not.
The
I'm not
question
Can I
part of
is
be
the
similar to
stomping
here.
up
boarding
the
She
aspect.
says
stairs right
I'm not.
the
now?
others. What do you mean?
There's a few others here
I want to go upstairs.
that were.
Hold on a second. Wait, just so you know, just jumping back over to you guys over here.
I did an investigation of the room I'm in over here, just FYI.
And when you were running through here earlier, full one, I saw you got in here pretty quickly.
Mhm.
The room up here is obviously a kitchen. Over here, there you when you go to the kitchen, you can see that there's like bags of like food stuff like that, kind of like ripped open, and there's kind of like strewn about on the floor. And when you come over here, you can see like what you think is like a pretty sizable rat, kind of like moving around. You're kind of like scampering out behind the boxes.
All right.
And the investigation, this room 415.
Mhm.
Okay, so this room has a bit of a workshop look to it. There's definitely a lot of um, materials kind of strewn about here. And
Materials of what type? Are we talking like leather or metals or like apothecary stuff or what kind of?
mostly metals. There might be some leather
Okay.
there, but mostly metals.
Okay.
And uh, and you can note that these platforms here appear to be platforms that could theoretically be raised. You imagine that that would put them so that you could like close those holes. They seem like there's some machinery here that would indicate that they might be able to be like raised up or
Oh,
like made mobile. Although with
okay.
15, you determined that you think they are currently in disrepair.
Okay, so if I was looking up right now, I'd see holes there, so I could like yell to the people
Exactly
above
where the
me.
platforms
Okay.
are. Yeah, you
Okay.
see holes there that could lead up into the bar area.
Okay, I see. All
Yeah.
right. And so nothing else really interesting popping out at me, just lots of tools, metalwork kind of stuff, and some of this platforms.
Yeah, there's some kind of metalwork, some like basic metalwork. Just a lot of like small, um, uh, like small piece. You notice a lot of like small pieces, very fine stuff. Basically, this is indications of some probably some technomancy has gone on in this workshop here as well.
Okay.
You imagine that yeah, with the 15, you imagine that Masuyama probably uses this area sometimes.
Well, so
You guys head back upstairs.
well, I was about to ask, are there people above us right now in the other room? And if so, can I hear them talking?
Um,
Because there's
I
the
don't know.
hole, because there's the holes and stuff. So I was just wondering, because if so, I'll probably just chill down here and do
Yeah,
my
you
little
can hear
meditation.
people when people are talking. You can hear them talking. I don't know if there's anybody
Okay.
really chatting it up right now, but
Okay.
we're-
But I am
uh,
able to be aware of my surroundings above me from
mhm.
down here. So
we'll say
I
this is
think
pretty early, so maybe the girls are still here.
okay.
Euphoria and Vexna.
Okay.
I thought it was
Um,
Desna, or Torment,
oh, pardon
formerly known as Desna.
me.
Or was it Vexna?
Vesna,
Was
pardon me.
there Black Hole,
Vesna.
right?
It was Vesna.
Oh, I
Vez.
thought it was Desna. Oh, okay.
No, Vesna.
We all just
Uh,
are wrong all the time.
Right, yeah.
Are y'all
No,
sure
it's
this is the
Vesna.
northwest stairwell? This looks like it'd be the northeast stairwell. If we're directly under the first floor of the bar.
to the right would be to the east, correct?
Yeah,
So
somebody
there's-
said
yeah, northeast.
northwest when I asked him what stairwell this was.
Oh. No, it's the one to the right.
You're lying to me.
There's
Yeah.
the northern stairwell. I'll take
Did
you
you say
back
anything
up.
about the rat?
I mean, I don't know if it would have been important enough for me to mention a rat to you all, so I probably wouldn't have said anything. But I am going to say to you, gentlemen, it's like, well, okay, gentlemen, it appears as though this is a rather quiet location, so
Damn
I'm
it.
just going to rest down here with my things for a while. So
This is the stairwell. But
Yeah.
I guess I'll put you back. Oh,
I'm
you
coming
already did
back up. I'm not gonna stand there by myself.
You already okay. You already put yourself back.
well, I'm up here for some reason.
Oh,
All right. I don't suppose with
I got you.
You
a
got me.
passive perception of 12, I noticed the rat.
Were you? Did you even go in that room?
Yeah, I went through there. I
I
went to the kitchen first. Well, I thought.
I think Folan
Alright,
went into the room first, so like the rat kind of ran away. But yeah, we'll say that that
Yeah,
when you
everybody
walked
who
in
went
there,
down there.
you heard some scampering off behind the boxes somewhere.
Yeah, we didn't stand there with our thumbs up our asses. We were like, let's
Yeah.
explore the place.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we could say that you did hear that.
Okay, I go looking for it, and if I see it, I'm
Sure.
just gonna chuck an axe at it.
Sure, absolutely.
kill it. Rat sounds better than mushrooms.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I've never had. It's been a long time since I had a rat.
And say, if we're gonna be killing rats, I'm going down there too.
Is this thing in the center? Is that a table
let's
or a
say
rug?
that yeah, okay, so you're probably not quite in the room at this exact point, but we'll say you're like coming down the stairs as he's going through this area. Meanwhile, this
And
is
I'm
when Folan's investigating
I'm
over
sneaking
here.
too. I'm stalking the rat.
Well, you can't really because you got to move boxes,
Oh,
so it's gonna know you're coming.
Let's just wrestle it to the ground.
Meanwhile, Finn, you're still talking with Vinky. She says, so,
Oh, sorry. What
I-
she said?
she says the others are we talking about hell screamers or
No. Just a group of guys that didn't like what the tieflings were up to, and I joined in. We kicked them out.
oh, okay.
Yeah, tell me she didn't hear the ruckus.
So,
I
well,
guess that was
she
yesterday.
asked specifically about it actually. Yeah, she asked specifically about the ruckus. How we got into this conversation about the others.
The motherfucking ruckus.
Yeah, she says, oh, okay, well, so what gang are they with?
Fuck, I know. To my knowledge, none. But I don't know. I think they're trying to make one of their own.
They're unaffiliated?
I guess.
EBA.
So am
To be
I. I'm
announced.
not part of any gang. I just helped them out because tieflings seemed like assholes. So we took care of
we're
it.
a gang. We're a gang.
Well, I guess I'll go say hi then.
Just I mean, you might surprise them. So if you just let them know
Well-
you're not you're not a tiefling, so I don't think they're gonna do anything. But just let them know that Finn says you're all right. I guess. That should at least not have them throw an axe at your face.
Yeah, I'll hide my horns, she says, and starts walking out.
Yeah, I'll make room and I'll start investigating the other areas and see if there's anything of note. And you said at the end of this is like an opening outside.
Where?
Oh, whoops, Jesus! If I zoomed out a little, like on my map, it stopped.
Oh,
So I
okay.
was like, oh, Oh, okay. Storage room. Okay. Does it look like there's anything of like? Is this like food storage or? I see barrels
Um,
and crates.
yeah, yeah, most of them are empty. But you do see like some maybe the indication that there was maybe like food storage happening here. Also like just like furniture and stuff like that, and and uh, just kind of like general goods storage.
Oh, nice. Is
Uh,
there anything
but
like still
but it's
usable?
it's been kind of like ransacked a bit. But yeah. I mean, there are a few odds and ends here that are usable. But most of things of value per se have been taken out of it. But you know, if you want to grab a chair or something like that, out of by all means, right?
All right. Yeah, I'll just take note of what's there. And Jesus, another one. Oh my God. Go back to the others. Just finding every goddamn random NPC.
Yeah. Well, of course, you're already familiar with her.
Oh, this is her room. Oh, I thought she was still down in the bar.
No, she just left the bar. Like,
Oh, I thought she was still at the bar. Oh, well, once I see her, I wouldn't go in.
pretty much right after uh, yeah, probably not long after a full one beer maidened her or whatnot. I think she served him, and then after that uh, she exited stage left once people are getting settled in.
Well, at that point, I'd probably go back to the main room and chill, knowing that. By the
Hey,
way, this isn't a door, right?
No, I think
I'll pretend I
there's
didn't see the
caution here.
thing.
This is a closet kind of thing over here, more or less, and yeah, this is kind of a closet here. This has like very much a waiting room kind of feel over here.
Yeah, I'll just pretend the thing I saw I didn't see.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I go back down, and I guess I'll wait for the others in the main room.
I guess you saw through the wall
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
went
okay.
into it.
Oh, you just walked into it. Fair enough.
Yeah, I just walked in, and I was like, oh shit, I don't think I'm supposed to see this.
No.
And what is it you're not supposed to see?
Don't worry about it.
Tell me your secrets, Wall Walker.
Obru also
Um,
wants to take stock of this kitchen and whatnot while he's moving
Oh.
shit around and whatnot.
Right. Well, for right now,
Oh, we were killing the rat.
for right now,
Because he also wants to start cooking some shit up.
Start that rat curry.
Yeah, I was thinking like if Finn,
Rat top ramen.
if you could help me out and make a smoker, like
Nice underground smoker.
Flip that up real quick.
well, is there any ventilation down here? Well, I mean, there's the holes in the fucking floor.
They lead down
Yeah,
here.
So we can have those nice, wonderful fumes going up into the bar area. That'd be good.
Yeah.
so as you're
By the
shoving
fog
around, yeah,
machine.
you see as you're like shoving out some of these crates that you definitely see more than one rat kind of like kind of like moving around, and
It's gonna turn into oh god.
Rat swarm.
They're gonna
yeah,
nah.
yeah, and as they're like moving around, you notice them kind of and you're pushing in. You notice them kind of like suddenly flanking you on the side,
attack.
showing some indications of aggressiveness and tactics,
Rat tactics, yes.
and
Oh, Brew, watch
then
out.
suddenly attacking all at once.
I've seen this happen before.
Has Masuyama did he work on me?
Not yet. This is
Okay.
all fairly early.
Have I
think we fit into
rested?
the resting process. Nope.
What?
I thought we all got extended resting.
This would have happened before that, though.
Well, it's I already changed all the shit on my character sheet.
Yeah,
Fair
because I
enough.
was at 1 health.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'd be
well,
like,
then
hey guys, you
yeah.
got a full extended rest, and you get to level up and
Alright,
add all
well-
your shit, and then be like, oh wait, we're going back in time. Remember all that shit from the other time?
all right. Well, fine. Well, then you wouldn't be doing this at 1 health, would you?
Yeah, I guess not.
That's because we thought we were all nice, fresh as daisies here.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, well, yeah. I mean, I assume you would have had to explore to even get to your rooms, right? Where you
And at the
rested.
very minimum, we didn't even leave the main room of the bar till we short rested.
That's fair. Well, that's a good point. So you're not at 1 HP, are you?
Not necessarily. Yeah, I mean, I
There
guess
you
I
go.
could roll some
Well, if we're
dice.
fucking time
Yeah,
traveling
yeah,
here,
you're
wouldn't
fine.
we be level 1 and shit?
Yes.
We just skip this bullshit and be like, we go to sleep like we thought we did because I have all my level 2 shit.
Just don't use your level 2 shit.
It's too late. I already got it all.
It's on my sheet already. It
It's
must
on my
be
sheet.
used.
I had to fill it out.
Nine. I am wondering why my sheet says 13.
You got some HPs?
Yeah.
Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat meow.
And then, so I guess I was at whatever. I don't know what this 13 is. Maybe I
Good.
got
Now
hit
run
for
away
12.
from my superior rats.
While you
Admit
still can.
admit that you're terrified of these
Let's
rats.
just put all our
and run.
explorations on pause and go to sleep. So we can avoid this dumb scenario.
Gotta find a bed to do that.
Well, we literally ended last session being like, hey, you're all leveled up and fully extended rest and got to sleep.
You will.
Now you're like, let's go travel 17 years in the past. Now
I
let's
don't want
travel to the day
I don't want you
before.
to. I don't want you to level up in the middle of the session, man.
Yeah.
No, but you literally told us that we leveled up, and that's why everybody
You
leveled their
will.
characters up.
I guess
You
instead of
will.
going through here, though, I'll just look for a bedroom then.
But we already
Because
did.
I thought I was going to be able to punch shit.
Yeah, that's what I
Right.
said. Let's just fucking go to bed. We just
Fair.
Get out of here.
Fair enough. You would
Why
not
are you doing
do
this dumb
this
shit?
then.
Do this.
Well,
Oh, whoops! You were running around with 0 HP. Whoopsie daisy.
We will say that you did this later then,
Yeah,
and now you can
dumb.
punch shit.
This is dumb.
You can now punch shit.
Oh, you forgot you were on the verge of death.
Well, like I said,
Herp
you
derp.
wouldn't have done that. I was gonna say you could just not do
That's
it.
what I'm like. That's why I'm like, this is dumb. Why are we
But
doing this?
and just come back and do it later, so you'll be fine. You can do it now.
I don't want to time travel
you
anymore.
planned to come back here and deal with the rats. So now you can deal with the rats.
Yeah, we didn't even know about the rats before we leveled up.
Well, we heard something scurrying, so, but
Yeah,
like,
you
Well,
would-
that
you
was
would've-
because you apparently were at 1 HP at that time because we didn't know.
Right.
We don't have survival senses and we're not smart.
You would have been 10 HP, right?
I'm just gonna say I don't do any exploration and I go to bed and I level up to level 2. And I have my suit tailored because apparently that isn't done yet either. Because we're time traveling.
That would be done once you finish the resting, though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna come down here till I'm level 2.
Fair enough.
So I go.
Oh, but
to
you
sleep.
wouldn't have gone after the rat with 10 HP.
No.
no,
Alright,
like,
alright. Then you
it's just
We were
fully
all on the
be.
working assumption that we already had leveled up.
Fair
Because
enough.
we
it's
had
just a
already
rat.
Fair
slept
enough.
one day.
That's
Y'all that scared of a
exactly.
common rat?
Well, I'm not worried about
apparently.
rats. I just don't like being like, oh yeah, you were at 1 HP, and you were on the verge of death.
10 HP.
No.
So yeah, you were scared of the rat at 10 HP, so you went back, rested, and came back and dealt with the rat later, right?
I'll just go up to 16 and let's just do this rat thing. I wanted to punch things. I didn't want to stab or hack them.
Fuck
Okay,
it. I'll go
let's
back
just do it
down to
anyway.
18 and we'll pretend we're level 1 and we'll do this.
No, you went to sleep, Ricky. You didn't come down here. Remember?
Fuck it. I went to sleep. So you're on your own? Suck a dick, Obru.
Good. Now run away from my rats. Roll initiative. Get the fuck out of here before I kill you with my rats.
Do it, Obru. See if he'll do it. It'd be funny. I don't know where to go. I just literally moved my token
I'm
across
just
the
gonna
map.
put my character in random areas until I recognize
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to find my way back. There we go. I made it.
I'm waiting
You
for
made
these
it.
fucking this swarm of rats to fucking crit you and you auto die.
Better
Yes.
run.
I've
Yes,
been
I
running
can.
around at 1 HP. Like we just all forgot we were all about dead.
I mean, well, no, he was at 10 HP, I think.
Yeah, he said we got a rest in.
You got a
So-
short rest in, right?
Well, I was under understanding we were level 2 because we slept. That's
Oh,
why we
I mean,
filled
yeah,
out our character sheets.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
why
hey,
I took it. But I mean,
I was just saying that, if you're exploring before you rested, then you wouldn't have that
I
at
thought this
level
is
2.
the next day.
Right. Same here.
So
or I
fuck
thought it was a
I'm
few
just
days
asleep.
later.
I'm just asleep while you're doing all this then. Fuck it. I'm resting and becoming level 2. Yep, we're just all bunched up like they were camping.
You could do that.
The
So the
tables
rats
are
start
still in front of the
swarming
door
on
and
you,
everything.
Obru. Better
Fun in your
run.
time travel adventure. Look forward to seeing your next cake.
Oh yeah, Obru's gonna be like, next time, take a shield and dueling.
Next time, just go to sleep till you're level 2.
No, this is gonna be a half orc champion.
Sounds terribly
what you doing there, Upper?
Oh, I am indeed
Right.
going first.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Well, I already had an axe out, so I guess I see a swarm of them. I draw the short sword as well. Stab.
And it's dead.
15 for 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
When you
start
pierce the
spearing
rat-
into. You start spearing your sword into the rats. I mean, it's not very effective.
Yeah, when you
You-
pierce a
they're-
rat, like I mean, you got a whole swarm of them. So piercing.
Yeah,
just
it's not
one's-
very it's not very effective.
You're
These
gonna
rats
die
are
to a
gonna-
rat swarm.
these
'cause
rats
you
are gonna
wanted
kill you.
time travel. That's why I just called bullshit. I'm asleep.
Yeah, I'm not,
All
not doing
right.
any time traveling
better
either.
get- better-
I'm with you all upstairs.
Oh, crit!
How does
Alright,
crit slashing work?
kills
Doesn't-
more rats, but
Half damage.
but it's still it's like half damage against these things. It's not.
Welcome to
they're not easy
swarm
to kill.
fighting.
It's just a bunch of rats.
You're seriously gonna
Mhm.
die to fucking rats. I can't believe
Yep.
you run.
That's what I said. I look
believe
forward to
you're
your
gonna
next character. You should have just fucking went to sleep, man. This is dumb time travel adventure. I shouldn't have drawn your character. Drawn you last. That's why.
All right, so
He's the one that's gonna die.
I'm gonna.
Oh, and you're down
do-
there too, by the way.
No,
So,
no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I
well,
was,
you're sleeping.
I was up
Fuck
there
it.
hanging out. I was leveling up. I ain't
Yeah,
doing
we're
any of
sleeping
that.
and leveling up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't
didn't
into this
didn't
time
you rest
travel
down
shit.
here though?
No.
Well, no, because I wasn't aware of the time travel thing.
Yeah. We're all on
I thought
different
you were-
fucking pages, boys.
Yeah, because
Thought you were resting down here.
No, like Brian said, we leveled up our characters at the end of the last session, so I thought we were all relaxing up there. And so I thought this session was now that we've relaxed, we're going to explore the area.
Yeah.
That's what I thought
I
was
thought we
happening.
all got fresh as daisies
Yeah,
and then
okay.
go explore the place.
Right, yeah, because otherwise I wouldn't have leveled
Gotcha,
up my
gotcha.
character to everything. Because
Yeah, that was literally, different
Yeah.
pages.
yeah,
So I ain't dealing with it. I'm going to
All
bed.
right.
So you tranced upstairs.
well, no, because all the stuff never
Gotcha.
happened if we were at
Yeah.
the state that you had said where I didn't
Gotcha,
actually level
Gotcha.
up. Yeah, none of the stuff
which
would
means you
happen.
tranced upstairs, I assume, right?
Oh yeah, I would have tranced upstairs.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Like, to be fair, we
yeah,
never talked about
yeah.
sleeping arrangements. We were just like, we go to sleep and level up. So I
Yeah.
assumed we had taken rooms.
All right, so I'm gonna use speedy
Yeah,
adventuring.
it's not particularly effective hiding these things.
All right, and then I've got.
Now you're gonna drag it upstairs in the middle of our rest, and I'm gonna show
yes.
people what being level 1 is.
It's just like rats.
Rats, big rats.
You
I just leave. We go to a different bar.
yeah. Let's see here. They get an attack,
We
right?
leave this bar.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So that's actually
Now recording.
No, I record.
That's really funny. What HP do you have?
16.
16. All right, cool. Yeah.
They do
so
27
they
damage.
crit you and do yeah.
What are you rolling?
Where are we rolling it?
Oh, I got really loud.
Yeah, just mute that shit. Like, we had some fine shit
Let me
going
turn
on.
it.
Whatever.
Actually crit him. Are you fucking?
You're gonna die
Yeah.
down
Like, why are
there.
you rolling in secret over here?
Because he wants to crit you and kill your stupid
oh,
character.
Yeah, like
is that-
this wonky ass shit
Oh.
just happened.
It's not gonna
Like,
dumb
here-
fucking time
here, well-
travel episode.
I'm not even playing the character I thought I was going to be playing, and
mess with
it's
rats.
yeah. The reason why I did that here, I'll go ahead and roll it again where you can see it though, if you'd like. But
no,
yeah.
I mean, no, I got it. Like, it's cool, but it's just weird.
We trust you on
It's
the
like-
controls. We just
it's-
don't trust you on the update.
Never
That's not
had
what
it
actual fucking
before.
time it is. We're all like, oh yeah, we're gonna rest. We literally asked like 10 times. We level up. We level up. We get to level up. I'm travel, the bad version.
Here comes the D6s.
Here comes the hot stepper. You're gonna die down there, and it's gonna be funny.
Right?
And you can roll a kobold. That's the upside.
Nope,
that
half
kobold
orc
action.
champion.
What? No kobold?
We might have a twin. I never know.
Yeah.
When Obru.
Yeah.
The different Damascus colored pattern that I can't draw with my shitty colored pencils.
It's on the other side of his face.
That was like,
He
it took
just
me so long to draw Obru. It did. And then the fucking Damascus, I was like, I'll give this shit a shot.
Holy fuck! Okay, you did it right.
I still haven't seen anything roll. I'm like,
Oh no, that's right.
He's gonna roll in
we
secret.
haven't leveled up, and
First thing my character
max
does-
HP is reduced by 1, so I'm at 15, not 16.
Yeah, my first thing my character does is buy a watch, so I know what time it is. What day it is.
What's his face hasn't repaired me yet.
I buy a calendar.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
he disconnected.
It's like
Oh,
COVID taking over.
The COVID got him.
that'd be bullshit if they got power again. Like, you sons of...
Probably be good for you because your character's gonna die. In
I was
this
gonna say,
I know,
right?
right?
Shit. I can't believe it. We literally all leveled up, and it's like, by the way, you have 1 HP versus rat sucker dick.
Yeah, I was like, what?
It's the dumbest shit.
Well, I'm sure we healed during the short rest that we
I know we
took.
healed during the short
Because
Yeah,
rest.
we
but
were
that's what
gonna-
we said initially, and then
But like, it's like the ultimate gotcha. Be like, whoops, gotcha. Y'all
yeah,
leveled up, but oops, it's the day before. We're time traveling.
because like
Yeah,
It's a
like-
swarm of birds.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to do that at all because
Yeah.
like I don't remember what my health was at before
Yeah,
I leveled up.
none of
I
us
think it
did.
was the
2 weeks
same.
ago.
I think
I
it
don't
was
remember
the
what
same,
I
I
don't
actually.
remember what I rolled during the short rest or where
yeah,
I'd actually be
well,
at.
I mean, I know my max health is the same, but like I don't remember if I had
Oh.
damage or anything on me at the time, like because I'm back to full on everything, you know, and I
Yeah.
added new spells and I
Yeah.
got all kinds of extra stuff going on. So I'm like
Yeah, I
trying to
added
think back to
50
what it looked like
abilities.
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And
saying, the character's going to buy a watch, so I buy a calendar and carry it around and be like, all right, what date is it? We got the rest in, right?
yeah. And for me, like from the moment I like thought about this character, I wanted him to be using like unarmed.
Mm-hmm.
Like mostly kind of like boxing mostly.
Oh,
And then
there he is.
oh, hey, what's up?
There he is.
You
Oh,
there?
Yeah.
back.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
back.
Oh,
We
pull
thought
the
the
pot,
COVID
cut your
got you for
power
a second
again.
there.
I don't know what that was. The Wi-Fi just went out for a while. I guess they restarted the router or something here at my hotel. Yeah.
EMP blast.
You did 13
Yeah.
damage from those rats.
Cambodian
These are the
internet.
meanest rats that ever worked. These are the meanest rats that ever did rat. So
These took 13. Did you say 13 damage?
13 damage. Yeah.
Fuck you, Obru. Should have went to bed, even though
Yeah,
you
for
thought you
real.
already did. It was all
No, I'm-
hallucination.
You better run,
Yeah.
dude. These rats are gonna eat your ass.
Yeah, you
I
better
ate- I
run,
did.
man.
Yeah, he
I
he
need to
ran.
surrender.
He ran, and the rats do not pursue.
Pure comedy.
The rats do not pursue, and you're able to. You just fucking haul it back upstairs. Or you're like, people are still like up there top. You're like, fucking rat. Yeah,
And then just like kind of collapse, like full speed collapse roll. 2 HP bleeding out.
So
you
Homer just
don't
comes
have
right there.
legs
He's
anymore.
like rat bites all over him.
Yeah, that's from 1,000 cuts of shit. Basement.
Everybody's like, holy fuck.
So now we all go to sleep and become level 2.
Desna's like, maybe next time. As she walks out. You're like, damn it.
You got rat herpes. She don't want anything to do
Yeah.
with you.
She's like, maybe we'll catch up next time. Over. I've got things to do anyway.
Vinky? Or
Desna, the one that you were
Desna.
trying to lay.
You're hitting on. Yeah.
oh yeah.
You just
Yeah,
came
she's
up and
probably
you
like,
got your ass beat by rats.
catch up next time.
Oh,
But yeah, she has things to do anyway, so she's gonna skip off with Euphoria. And again, this is all stuff that happened previously before your rest.
But yeah, we realize that now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Finn would have explored while they were short resting. He would have gone up there because he knew that was another entrance. He wanted to inspect it.
Yeah.
So you guys would
Yeah,
know that there are beds up there.
Also, yeah, over
Where we
was told that there
sleep
was
in the
beds.
beds.
There
Yeah,
was
we would
beds
definitely
here
go to the beds. Yeah.
and a bath, especially now that they got
Bed.
bit the fuck up.
We go to bed, bed.
Yep.
Is there a
Does
bath?
anybody go upstairs?
Yeah, I think because
Yeah, we
Told
go
me
to
that's
I
where
haven't
the
found any
beds
beds.
are.
I haven't found any beds on the first floor. Is there a bath around?
There are beds on the first floor. There's lots of beds on the first floor.
Oh, I didn't see any of them. But
Well,
I'd much rather
that's
be
why
on the
we're
second floor
exploring.
anyway.
Fair
I'd
enough.
much rather be on the
So
second floor anyway.
Holy
So bring
fuck!
you up.
Just throw me in a bed.
yeah, there's beds over here, beds over here, beds
The
over here,
closest one.
beds over here.
Is there
That's-
beds upstairs?
I'm
or-
waiting
That's,
for the
that's
Skyrim
over
innkeep
here.
to walk to the
Yeah,
bed
I'm
and tell
like,
me where it is.
Fucking
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the
Um,
bath?
An hour trying to find a bed.
You know,
That's
there's a bed up
Masuyama's room, Fen.
Ah, that's what that is. Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
okay. I'm gonna
Mr.
go-
Masuyama.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bullshit with him for a while. Tell him what I kind of came to talk to him about, since
Mm.
everyone else seems to be exploring, and I did my exploring.
Yep.
Just give him the quick rundown.
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
wow. Nice place. Oh, what the fuck?
Whoops. He says that he's like, oh, whoops.
I need new hands. The rats ate mine.
Ah!
Oh yeah, that's right. My max HP is reduced to 14 now.
Now you suffer.
right.
Good.
So yeah, you just kind of tell him what you're trying to work on.
Yeah, like my general idea, and is it
At the
possible?
table. I found a bed. I'm sleeping in it.
He says it may be possible, but I know little of the song of Krelheim. But the sound itself could be amplified, yes.
So
He says, as for the magic within it, if that would extend with that amplification, I'm not sure. It's possible.
yeah, so I'd like kind of give him my idea of like, since artificers are able to record short messages, would like the idea is, could a song be recorded and played and the magic with it? So like I'd like bounce ideas off him, and
Yeah,
yeah, I'd talk to him for like an hour before I went to bed.
he tells you that a normal recording would probably not, would not carry the same magic with it. Uh, he thinks that generally it would be lost in the recording process, but an amplification process might carry it.
It probably needs a powerful magical crystal or something with inherent magical energies to kind of do
It would
that,
be
to
a
kind of charge it.
project. It would be a project. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm. He's
All right. And would he think like sunlight could also be like, he has also another idea.
mm,
It would be like capturing like the energy of sunlight, and then essentially he's the concept would be like, a night lamp in the cities, like those big old fucking street lamps, but essentially it would exude sunlight.
he he says sunlight is more difficult to deal with. The power of the sun has a unique quality to it that is hard to replicate.
Well, we could work on the sound thing first, obviously. But all right. Well, thank you for your input and consultation.
He
I'll
nods
be seeing you.
and he kind of expressed this from a general expression that he's willing to kind of should you say he's willing to basically help people where they need it. Also explaining that to Ober, who walks in like blood covered in like
Do-
blood and rabbit.
Do you have a bath or somewhere where I can wash up?
He
Oh
says,
God.
he he says, he says, let's see here. He says, unfortunately, down here in the lower city, the water access has not been finished, and it mostly just goes through the main well and the cross. People draw water from there, then carry it to their rooms. He says, it looks like you need
Okay.
more than a bath
Yeah. Yeah.
after you get yourself cleaned up.
Certainly.
Uh, are you able to make those repairs yourself?
No.
He
I
sighs.
wish to learn.
Well, come back here when once you have cleaned yourself off, and we'll see what we could do about your damage.
Most gracious of you. He bows deeply and backs out
Mhm.
of the room. Bows again. Then
Mm-hmm.
turns around and walks away.
Gives a very
Damn
short bow.
Click, 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 click. There. I guess I'll go grab some water.
Yep.
Ugh.
You draw water, plenty of buckets, stuff like that lying around.
Do I get
Uh,
it from this place over here?
Yep, that's right. That's your
Okay.
main water source here.
All right.
Also, before bed, I'm gonna buy like a simple jug and a simple bag, leather bag
Okay.
from the general store. I imagine they'd have something like simple stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. You said
Alright.
what were you buying in a jug?
A jug,
You
like a
can just
clay
find that
jug.
you can just find that laying around.
All right. Well, I'll pick up one of
Yeah.
those and a simple like leather satchel.
Have I already asked Finn if he could fix the scale mail?
You have not.
Oh, okay. Hey Finn, I don't suppose you could help me out and fix this stuff? And holds up the scale mail.
I mean, it's possible if I had a forge.
Oh,
Mm.
actually, you know what? He would say there's a basin probably in over here. So you wouldn't have to go all the way out there to get water wash up.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you'd find me like a forge, I could do it.
Most people have to do that, but there'd be a basin here for the Dark Star.
Okay. There was nothing like a forge down in the workshop down below, right?
No, no forge.
Okay. All right. Oh, I was also wondering if you could like help me out with making a smoker and maybe some other contraptions to cook with.
You asked him about making a smoker, or who are you asking?
Yeah, Finn.
Finn. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Just things to think about and whatnot. Fixing up the place.
I mean, it's possible, depending on ventilation, what the area has, what we even have for materials. I mean, it's possible. I could probably makeshift something up. Probably, it's not going to be tonight, obviously, but
Right. Oh, absolutely not. I'm just forward thinking. All right. Thank you. Oh,
you,
all right.
you plan on smoking them rats?
Yes. Yes. In
Revenge
quite a few
on
ways.
the rats.
And then
It's
walks
like
around the corner.
there's like a rat like in his hair.
You said there
Oh,
was a
God.
washroom in
Yeah, I'll
here?
say this is
Oh, okay.
yeah,
All right.
with this big basin here you can use.
He hoses himself down. Oh, wanted to grab some of that kombucha. Maybe he scrub himself with that too.
Would I know if like mending would work on that splint mail? Or do I really need a forge for that? Like he got fucked. That armor got so fucked. It needs a forge.
Yeah, I don't think mending would work.
Fair enough. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, then I'll buy that bag. Would you say a gold? Would a gold be fair enough? The bag.
You can
Leather
also
stuff.
just get a bag lying around here. So you saw that lying in the storage room over there, and that you passed there. You can just grab it.
Oh, okay. I'll just grab those.
The Dark Star provides.
Let's say a bag would be like a silver at most.
Yeah, gold would be a lot. Well, like I think a certain pouch is expensive or whatever, but an actual sack is like a copper piece.
Well, I need like a leather. It needs to be like a leather bag. So
A leather bag.
yes, it needs to be like a bag, not like a hempen thing. I need like a. It'd be like think of like a really big coin purse.
For big coin purse.
Yeah, just like a leather
Yeah,
satchel.
I would say yes. If you don't, you might be able to find that. Even if it's not in one of the storerooms, it might just be lying, in one of the rooms or whatnot,
All right, well, I'll take
on
that.
somebody's body or something.
I'll see these boys in here resting.
Mhm.
I'll go on up.
No, has anybody gone upstairs yet?
Which
I don't think
upstairs?
anybody has.
Other than me?
The up. No, you did. Well, you didn't. I'm
If
not
you
counting
poke
the
your head
stairs
in
over
there
there.
on us, you probably see Ricky has like dragged all the covers off the bed and is sleeping underneath the bed.
And
Sick bastard.
Bolin is tranced at the table.
yeah, Fallen's got his legs crossed, sitting in the chair at the table.
Yeah, nice. This is the
I
stairs
was
up,
just
by the way.
sleeping like a normal person.
And Ricky
Like
probably
a
pokes his head
normal
out and says,
person.
"If you want to bunch up for defense, I can help you drag some more beds in here."
Oh, did Ricky say that to Finn as he walked by?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's having trouble getting to sleep. It's not a cage. He's not used to this shit.
Yeah.
Trying to get all them sweaty balls.
This is the stairs all the way over here.
Oh. Yeah,
Stairs down or over here.
I'll take a trip up real quick.
Okay.
See if anyone's hanging out.
So, so Chris, whenever my 4 hours is met for the trance, then Fallen would most likely go down to the basement and stay secluded and continue reading his book.
Gotcha.
Jesus, this is a huge fucking map. Oh, okay.
Well, you don't.
This is
like
where
after
that guy
4
jumped down
hours,
from above. Just so you
you
know, and both these tombs have an balcony on the side that lead in the area. That's where the guy jumped down with the dual blades and went to town on you. Open the door for you there. Yeah, that door's still closed, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus, another person. Jesus. Is that a tiefling? It looks like a tiefling.
Yeah, that is a tiefling. She's wearing kind of a dress, and looks like very drunk right now.
Does she look like she has like the same markings as the Hell Screamers or the other guys?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, you dirty bastard. 20.
You say there's some indication that she has the same markings as the 10th Pitters, but they're not quite as intensive as you saw in some of the others.
Okay. And she's just passed out?
Pretty close. Yeah. There's a tapped keg over here, and yeah, she's she's laying on the floor right now. But she's not passed out. She kind of like gets up a little bit and looks over at you, and kind of blinks, and says, hello."
Hello. Oh, looks like a party went on in here.
She says, "Yeah." You glancing around, you can see that there's like just like blood all over the over in this corner. And like and it's kind of like mostly all in this one spot. And she says, yeah, victory party. We took down the gladiators. Wait, you're not a gladiator, are you?
No, I'm not a gladiator. I'm assuming that's another gang. No.
Do you say that, or are you asking me?
Yeah, I say that. I'm assuming that's a rival gang or something. No, not a gladiator.
She blinks a couple times and says, "Oh, you don't know the gladiators? Yeah, they're headquartered just east of here."
Well, definitely keep note of that and make sure.
It's just the next cross east.
Well, you
also,
look. you look tuckered out, so I'm gonna let you rest, and
Oh.
I'm gonna back out and close the door,
Okay.
and I will go down. Just, I'll go back into the room with those guys and be
Yeah.
like, by the way, there's like one of those pitter, another one of the fucking gang members up there stairs, but she's pretty wasted.
Oh, oh,
Oh no, where am I? Scared.
in the nether realm.
There I am. I see myself getting back there. Yeah, so I'll tell those guys that.
Well, do you think it's going to be a problem?
I mean, she was pretty. I mean, there was a keg in there, and she looked sloshed as shit. But I'm not sure she was even a combatant. Maybe more of. She might have been though. I mean,
She was definitely
that,
not. She was not armored. You think she? I mean, if she had a weapon on her, it was maybe a dagger.
yeah. But she was in a dress. She might have been more of like a, entertainment. I don't know. But she was pretty sloshed, so I think she's gonna rest it off up
I
there.
think she'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't think she'll bother.
But perhaps we should all sleep in the same room just in case some of her friends decide to come back.
You just see Falwyn sitting there with his eyes closed, and he nods, and that's all you get out of him.
Obru, you get some repair work done by Masuyama.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. And you will regain, I'm going to say, 4 HP.
Oh.
And your max HP has been restored.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if it was gonna be one at a time or.
No, it's okay. Yeah, it restores your max
Okay.
HP completely.
All right.
Offer to help Finn carry some beds in here.
Yeah, I can join in on that as well.
Trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's like a mattress. Well, they don't have mattresses, really. They're not really that great of mattresses, are they? In these times.
Also, this gnome probably walks up over on you guys and says, "Oh, hey, how's everybody?"
Oh yes.
These are the others, right?
Yeah, these are the others. So others. This is Vinky.
Others.
She stays upstairs. Go past the toilets up those stairs. Oh,
Just to be clear, that's not really upstairs, because when you went up those stairs, you immediately go back down another set of stairs on the other side. So it's not really on a floor up. It literally
snap.
just goes up. It just goes up to arch over the tunnel from the main cross.
Yes. This place is strange. Vinky.
Mhm.
I wouldn't go upstairs then. Stay out of one of the rooms up there.
What? Why not?
There's one of the tieflings up there. She's kind of sloshed, but she ain't gonna cause any trouble, I don't think. But I just wouldn't.
Oh,
I just wouldn't poke a bear. You know what I mean?
like one of the hell screamers?
No, the other ones.
The one of the 10th pitters?
Yeah, those that group. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll stay away. They're bad news.
Come on, move.
So did you guys come to like talk with Masuyama? What made you guys come in here with the ferocity? I'm Vinky again, by the way. If you didn't catch it. Nice to meet you.
I'm Ricky.
Nice to meet you, Ricky.
Likewise.
Well,
I came here
anyway,
to hide, but it didn't exactly pan out that way.
yeah, guess not. Uh, it's nice to meet you, Ricky. Well, I guess he's really in it right now, isn't he? She says, pointing to um, Fallen.
Yep, we're all very
I-
tired.
all right. Well, I don't want to disturb you. Then I just thought I should say hello. I'm back over this way a little bit. Just been staying here, waiting to bend the ear of Mr. Masuyama. So far, no luck. But I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah, we'll talk more tomorrow, Vinky.
Okay. She says, well, I'm off.
And keep in mind, I got like a black eye and a busted lip.
Yeah.
Shit.
Your
Yeah.
head fin is kind of bent.
All beat
One of the
up,
tines might be broken.
got
um,
stabbed.
okay, I think
Um,
we've
There's some
I think
fucking
we've
beds in here and go to sleep.
yep, I think we've done the exploration area, so we can actually be in present time where everybody is fully level 2.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Now you use my infusions to make an alchemy jug and a bag of holding.
Mm,
Not bad for free.
not bad for free.
True.
Bags and jugs. Let's go.
Oh.
I become level 2 like I thought I was an hour and a half ago.
Jug. All right. So I'm assuming we're all meeting in like. Oh.
Meet out on the nice
This is
main foyer here.
this is the main floor for sure.
Pop that open there. Perfect. Is
So while
anyone behind the bar?
Nope.
so
Of
while
this
I was
cat.
recuperating, what was that small annoyance that I heard come into that room?
That was a gnome.
A gnome? Hmm.
Small annoyance is an excellent description.
I attempt to pet the cat.
Yeah, the cat lets you. It doesn't really respond that much, but it just kind of like lets you pet it and like looks at you.
Fair enough.
Baldwin leans over the bar and yells, "Bar maiden! Bar maiden, are you there?"
There's no bar maiden.
I think it's self-serve today, Falwyn.
I just reach over until I find a jug of that nasty mushroom
Yep.
stuff.
Yep. You're just scraping the bottom of this barrel over here.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's where all the mushroom bits settle.
Hmm.
You fungus.
Damn it, I can't just drag and drop second wind over. Like, because my character sheet is automatically like in the portrait mode, like not in the.
Hop up on the table so I can attempt eye contact with everybody instead of having to stare up at you fucking skyscrapers.
I'm only like 6 foot 2.
I'm 2 foot
That's
6.
definite skyscraper. Definite.
More than double
skyscraper.
my height. I just have to look up all the time. I hate it. I will sit cross-legged on the table like a Sandaki.
And
Excellent.
I pass nasty fetid mushroom water around everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I do not take it. I take out my alchemy jug and I say, "Oh, let's see." I say, oh, that was something I wanted to talk to you. Just to make things easier, because acid and basic poison are a pain in the ass. You'd have to deal with all of it. You want to just say it's one of those other alchemy jugs? Maybe it has like fucking soy sauce and I don't know, mead.
Um,
Get rid of the acid and basic poison, or do you want to just keep it regular alchemy jug?
That's fine. We can keep it regular.
I'm gonna say beer, and I'm gonna start drinking from my jug.
Just glare at you, and be like,
Bro,
Not sharing with the rest of the party, are we? I
You
see
got
how
you
it is.
got you got beer. Isn't that beer right there? You got. It smells like fucking somebody dipped their fucking unwashed balls in.
you
That's
just got
beer.
3 people staring at you.
You're like beer.
You guys wanted to drink the ball beer. That's on you. If you want some real beer, I'd be willing to share. Where the fuck is Obru?
thanks for
Hold
some
on.
empty
A
cups
nice
over here.
thimble-sized cup.
I think
Oh.
Obru is laying in a pool of his own blood.
I'm talking with Masuyama.
Oh,
We see a fucking
Uh,
rat carrying his
yeah,
head
Well,
off.
this is
repaired
like
and-
the day. Well, this is like the next day.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
yeah.
okay. All right, then
Yeah,
I'm right
everybody's
here.
Now we're back at the
yeah,
present timeline.
everybody's fully rested and all that at this point.
Trying to create a spell card for second wind, but like it doesn't want to let me. I don't know. It just because it
Just
doesn't give me an
type it
option to
out.
roll any dice or anything.
You have to make your own thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bring over
Yeah.
some empty mugs.
He'll pour from the jug, and you just it
Could
just
you give
keeps
me a
going.
small one, please?
Thank you.
Yeah, you
I
have to
look-
make one like this.
I'll go around and like see if I find a shot glass. As small as I think they gotta hear, and fucking
I
fill it
still
up.
have to hold it with 2 hands.
And just there seems an exorbitant amount of beer coming from this jug. Strangely, like way too much beer is coming out of this jug.
Like, quick, get more glasses.
I run and grab some more glasses, and I use Mage Hand to grab a couple more glasses too, and carry them all over.
I mean, I don't have to fill them all up. I can, but I guess if you really
Oh,
want
but
to
you
is
should.
it infinite?
You should fill them all up.
Is it? It just keeps coming. Is it infinite?
No, it has a limit. As all good things seem to. I mean, I can pour it into like one of those empty barrels that don't have, as long as it doesn't have that fucking gross ass mushroom residue in it, should be fine.
I mean, we could sell this.
I mean, if you taste it, it's just regular. It's like the most normal, non-amazing beer. It just doesn't taste like vinegary mushroom.
I mean, you see what the people down here drink.
Yeah, this is like
For
gold
free.
compared to what they have.
Oh, sure.
I'll go get one of those barrels.
Do it.
So there's a guy like, yeah, you guys drink, and he starts pulling off like shit from his backpack, and starts putting it into like a leather satchel.
Oh,
And again, way too much is going into this leather satchel. Should have been full, like, I don't know, a minute or two. You just see him put like a whole crossbow down into it.
okay.
I'm like eyeing you, squinty-eyed, and then I look at my little
Mhm.
shot glass, and I look back at you.
I don't know. Maybe it's too strong.
Oh, this is another enchantment. Sorry. Yeah, it's just a little bigger than it seems on the outside. Holds quite a bit. And yeah, he just starts getting rid of all the excess weight. You see him put it like a hammer and a crowbar, bunch of rations, torches, pitons, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, Falwyn is interested in this. So, Finn, where did you learn all this? Are you in some sort of magecraft or something? Do you have a background? Do you have family in it? How did you come to learn all these tricks of the trade?
Well, what do you mean? This trick in particular?
Well,
Or
yes,
just all my tricks in general?
well, just what I'm witnessing. You know, you with all these all these infinite supplies of beer and stuff going in and out of your satchel as if it's bottomless.
Just all these toys. I mean, I picked up some basic some of these basic tricks from. I started out with regular crafting. Started out with smithing, and I moved on to jewelers, uh, making rings and amulets and stuff of that nature. And then I got into tinkering around with gears and gizmos, and it just kind of, really caught my interest and took off. And from there, I started delving into the world of magic and using tools to initiate that magic, and just kind of sprouted from there. And I've learned a little bit, but there are definitely much more skilled people than me at it. These are just simple tools.
As you're talking, you hear what sounds like a furnace, maybe, that kind of cuts in and out, echoing through from the front. So this way.
Really?
Oh, from like the
Kind
front
of-
entrance that we came from.
Yeah, like a blast furnace or something like that. That's kind of the sound it's making. This kind of and yeah, that's the sound you hear initially.
Raj, did you see Hina back there?
I don't think so, did I?
I haven't seen
Like
You,
in the
forever.
storage area back here.
No, I didn't hear.
Oh,
Not long after that, you hear footsteps, and you see Euphoria walk back into the room.
Hello.
And she says,
Everything all right?
She looks a little. I mean, she was nervous last time. She still kind of looks
Mhm.
she still kind of looks a little nervous as she's walking, the same as before. She says, kind of, I guess. Well, no. She looks at you and then says, it was Ober, right?
Yes.
She says, I maybe you don't care, but uh, I think Vesna might be in some trouble. Um, and there's someone outside that wants to talk to all of you.
You should buy a beer and tell us all about it.
They're not planning on coming in. They want you to come out.
Let me guess. Would these particular ones have horns and be very, very angry because we kicked a few of their compatriots' asses last night?
Um, it's just one man with horns. And I wouldn't describe him as angry.
Mm.
But
Okay.
I offered to come in just so things didn't, you know, I just so things didn't get violent. That's not what he's here looking for.
Mm.
He just
Mm.
wants to talk.
But he doesn't trust us enough not to beat on him. I see. Well, I suppose that's
I
fair.
mean, if we wanted to beat on him
Well-
outside, it's not like
Well, you did just beat up a bunch of hellscapers, so
They had it coming.
When
Oh.
you're an asshole, I suppose.
they had it coming or not. Point is that yeah, he doesn't trust you very much.
All right. Well
this
then,
is a two-way street.
You don't have to trust him, she says.
I suppose it would be rude to say no.
Yeah, she nods and says, before I go back out there, she turns to you over again and is like, Vesna, she got in trouble with the Pitters, so they're holding her there for now. She's I mean, she's a survivor. Like, she might be fine, but they're not happy with her.
What the hell for?
You know, Torment.
Yeah, the guy from yesterday.
Yeah. She she tried to take his stuff. And I mean, I guess she's claiming it's hers or whatever, but you know, the rest of the 10th pitters don't necessarily see that way. Kind of feel like she was stealing from them. That it
Great.
belonged to the gang, you know. Yeah. But so I don't know. Like I said, maybe she'll work it out, but right now she's in trouble.
All right. Well, seems like I'm gonna be busy for a little bit. One fire at a time.
Oh,
She nods.
Finish my
And
little shot glass, and I'm like, well, let's meet this son of a bitch.
Fid will like drink some and then go, "Oh yeah, shit. We still got that lady upstairs, the drunk one. We should probably make sure she's not gonna like do anything, right? Maybe this guy is like a 10 bidder or what, a 10th bidder, or whatever the fuck they call.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna be talking out here for
You
a
don't
minute.
even
Oh,
know if she's
yeah.
still upstairs.
Yeah, well,
I just want to see what this guy has to say.
kind of looks around. He's gonna make a perception check to see if she's like, if he can like stand in the middle and see if she's like hanging out like
Okay.
at the balconies, like listening in on our conversations.
I don't think we caught this dude's name, did we?
Not yet.
Oh, he's not one of the dudes we kicked out last night?
No, you don't recognize him.
Fella.
And another thing to note is that he is actually on a he's on a floating basically bike that's kind of hovering off the ground. It has basically like little pipes, kind of Mad Max Fury Road style, spitting fire out of it, which is what's causing that kind of furnace sound. That he's just like kind of revving and just like shooting out flame from the from his flame scooter.
Ben would love to see this.
No, he's made. I don't know if I'm able to make that perception check before I head out.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Oh, don't.
You can make it, but you don't see anything.
I won't even waste the time clicking.
Don't matter.
Like, now that you're all here, fireball.
Mm-mm.
Dirty pool, boy.
Guess he probably has it like this. Oh, so she would be here. Yeah, he's kind of he's got like a sidecar. Actually, you could see too. So she probably just jumps on it with him, and so they're kind of in the same space basically. Um, and as you get out, he kind of revs it again and says and says well, look at the new kids on the block. As he kind of the cigar in his mouth kind of jumps when he talks.
We didn't appreciate how you were treating the wait staff. So, but not enough respect.
He says you didn't appreciate how we were treating the wait staff. That's why you kicked my boys' asses.
Well, we informed them that they were no longer allowed to kick around the waitstaff, and they didn't take too kindly to it.
We didn't really do anything. You just started delivering drinks on her behalf.
I'm looking up at Obru when I say that.
And they didn't take kindly to that. And they started to get a little handsy. And we got a little handsy back.
Maybe we should clarify one thing. Which one are you? Are you the Hell Screamer? Are you like part of the Hell Screamers or the other group?
Yes, Hellscreamer.
Yeah, I'm a
Hell
hell screamer
Screamer or 10th Pitter.
for life
Yeah. Okay.
and never gonna change.
But yeah, we
How
roughed
could
up
I?
your
It's just
boys.
too much fun. As he revs his scooter, his bike.
Is there an agreement we can reach where mutual respect will be paid, and we don't have to undermine one another?
Yeah. Yeah. He says, could be. Of course, the 10th Pitters are pretty pissed, you know. Not long ago, they were over knocking on my door, asking us to come and take a round two of the Dark Star. But I thought maybe we could come to an arrangement.
Yeah, they seemed wrapped up in their own mess with this cat man they were trying to kill. And he killed them back.
So it was this cat man that it was fell in their men.
Yeah, he got in the final blows on a lot of them. He was pretty pissed, and it was kind of hard to get him to hold back. And also, I was worried about my own life, honestly.
You see, none of us really know each other. Just kinda fell in.
You're really unaffiliated. You're not with any gang. Where'd you come from?
We're all from different walks of life. Just a rare happenstance that we met up like this.
Is there a Syndiccio reference that's like maybe kind of for like a foreigner or outsider? This maybe like could be ironically, but yeah, like just no.
I don't know.
I guess just saying out. I'll say, just outsiders.
He says, you're upworlders then, travelers from afar.
You got it.
You could say that. I don't even
You
know
come
what
from
here is.
Masuyama?
What was the question?
You come from Masuyama?
Did we come for Masuyama?
Yeah.
I've been searching for a Masuyama.
A Masuyama? Not the one here?
One that no one seems to know where she is, or at least not willing to tell me. Her name's Aiko.
Oh, you looking for his wife?
Is that who it is? Is Aiko the wife of what was the other
Yeah.
one? I'm snapping my fingers over here, like trying to remember the guy's name.
Yeah, you looking for his wife. How about that?
The way you say it,
Ooh.
it sounds more interesting than it really is. I'm just trying to locate her. Nothing special.
Yeah, You probably won't say that if you do. Yeah, she's
I
not.
shrug my shoulders.
At least the way the stories tell it, she's not the woman she once was. We'll say.
What does that mean? Everyone is so secretive about this woman.
He says, "Well, can't say I know. Like I said, it's just stories, but they say she's not living anymore, but not quite dead either."
Still walking, you mean?
Hmm. Of course, that's not that uncommon down here.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Plenty of these homes still got people got the undeath in them from the Shadow Rise.
That sounds interesting and all, but it still doesn't answer any of my questions about her. Well, I'll note that for later, I suppose. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Yeah.
So,
They,
is
Mhm.
have I met any of these people, like the undead ones, like that he's talking about from the? Sounds like the darkening or whatever.
The darkening didn't cause a bunch of undeath.
Oh, okay. So the Shadow
And
Rise is okay.
yeah, and also you'll note that that I said Shadow Fall there was what it was called, but this
Hmm.
time he said Shadow Rise, which you haven't
Hmm.
heard that term. You haven't heard that term used to refer to the Black Wind or the. But
Hmm.
it could be used for that, you would guess, but it would have been the
Could be
first time that
related,
you heard
maybe.
that. Yeah, maybe it's related, or maybe it's just some sort of Axidonian turn of phrase.
Um. Well, being as that we're not from here, Shadow Rise. You talking about the Shadow Fall?
Shadow Fall. You mean the darkening? No, I'm not talking about the darkening. uh, you, I don't know. You may not heard of Shadow Rise, but you probably heard that we're the only city that's fended off the Emberblades. Even the greatest crossroads fall into them. They killed the god of light, and nothing stops them if they want to take something. They just do, except for motherfucking Exodus.
Hmm.
Shadow Rise. They couldn't come from the outside, so they came from the inside and underneath. And their spirit lord and a swarm of shades and other such damnable undead came up from underneath and ravaged us up all the way. If not for the Saints' light, we would have been smoked. Or I should say they instead of us. But Emberblades don't they don't play clean. They're dirty. They poison the souls of some of the people that they came in contact with. Very nasty kind of undead that gets in you and leaves you in a kind of half life. Slowly poisoning you, turning you into terrible, frightful kind of undead. But Can take years. Just lay dormant. Find any door in there, you could find one, and it could be the end of you. So you remember that before you kick in a door and then head down here in Lower City.
Do a Sandaikyo advantage insight check to see if this guy's full of shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me find it on my shit here.
And while you're doing that, I ask him, is there any way to know? Are there any signs before kicking down doors that might warn you?
Hey, he says, well, if people are going in and out of that area, in and out of that place, then it's probably fine. But if not,
There's no mist or smell or anything that might give it away?
I'm not really an expert on that, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Insight wise, generally telling the truth, you think? Doesn't strike. I mean,
Seems legit.
strikes you as someone who wouldn't mind lying or embellishing or kind of telling half the truth, but it seemed that there's a fair amount of truth weaved into what he's saying.
Got a lot of information for somebody whose guys' asses we kicked.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that upset about it.
So I guess I just straight up ask him, so why did you come to see us?
Well, just like this fine fellow said, what is your name? I'm pointing to Ober.
Obru.
He says, just as Obru has suggested, maybe there's some sort of a deal we can cut. We always like to have relationships with anybody that's holding territory. Seems like that's what you're doing. Whether you're unaffiliated or not.
I tilt my head to the side and nod, and I suppose you're right.
He says, so what about it? What can you do for the Hell Screamers, aside from beat up my boys?
I send I use my cantrips. I send a ray of frost into the water here to try and freeze some of it, just to show him that I have magical abilities.
Yeah, as you like go to cast, he's like immediately revving up the scooter, like.
Yeah, but I don't point it anywhere near him.
Yeah, but it just hits the water, and then he
Yeah.
like lets the flames die down on his hell bike, and says, yeah.
I say that's just a taste.
He says, well, I already knew you had the magic in you, and I know that you're fairly capable. I guess you're offering your services as what? Mercenaries?
I don't know if I'd say I'm offering my services. I
Well,
guess there would
well,
have
that's
to be something worth offering it for. I don't generally do mercenary work. I'm here for intellectual reasons, but I guess if the price is right.
yeah. He says, well, right now we're just building relationships.
Well,
So
I
the
have
price.
I have no real quarrel with you, so I'm fine with building relationships.
Well,
I
everybody's
mainly
got a quarrel. That's
yes.
just the nature of the thing. It's the beast
Honestly,
of the lower city.
honestly, myself, I just want to start turning this place into something that can make money. Uh, Sell meals and a good drink. People pay for it.
Sounds
That
nice.
that sort of thing.
But the question remains, what can you do for the Hell Screamers? Because right now, all you done is beat up my boys.
How does
Now
Euphoria
maybe
look? Does she look like nervous or uncomfortable sitting next to
still
him?
still
Or
nervous, still nervous. I would say she still looks a bit nervous. Yeah,
We could not beat up your boys. We could have a truce.
mm,
And I I put up my hand for a second. And it's like, I say, "Excuse us for just one moment, sir." And I walk over to you all. It's like, maybe we should talk amongst ourselves for a minute and get our story together,
What story?
just so we're all on the same page before we just start shouting random things at this gentleman.
all right. So you guys
I
have a little powwow.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
terribly mind doing anything for them as long as like
We don't do it for free.
yeah, we
Right.
don't do it for
Yeah.
free, but also we agree to it. Like not just gonna have some
Right.
shit where it's like uh
Yeah. So okay. So
we're gonna beat up
then
we want you to beat up a bunch of
okay.
old people, no
So
thanks.
so it all sounds
Nice.
like we're in agreement that we need to discuss this before making any decisions with him. So I'm going to turn around.
I've been
Mhm.
around crime bosses before you leave. It sounds like he's wanting some sort of recompense, and I'm not willing to give it to him.
Yeah. So
Thanks.
so what was the guy's name again?
You haven't got it.
Oh, we
Yeah.
haven't got it yet. Okay.
No.
All right. So I turn around and so, sir, we would actually like to discuss this as a group. As you are already aware, we are all from different parts of the world. We are just now starting to understand ourselves as a group. So, if you wouldn't mind us discussing this amongst ourselves for a minute, and then we'll get back to you and have a real discussion about what we might be able to do for you.
You wanna have a little discussion? You go right ahead.
And I don't think we got your name. What was it?
He gives a big smile and says, "Blackjack."
All right, Mr. Blackjack, give us just one moment. So then I like kind of nod to him and turn around. It's like so we're not gonna do work for free. I hear that from Riki, I think it was.
Yeah, no work for
Yeah.
free and we agree to it.
And
I
Obru, you just said you wanted to get this place up and running. So
He wants to play
essentially, you're
Susie Homemaker in
yeah,
this rundown
essentially
bar.
with saying that you're telling this guy that they no longer have rights to use it because they were the ones using
Sure,
it.
they can
So
come in and buy
no
stuff if
a
Ben
paying
can make
customer is a
infinite
paying
beer.
customer.
yeah, but that's you realize that's what you're telling him. So he's going to want something in exchange because we just took the place from him. So be
Here's
aware of
what
that.
I think we should say is that his boys paid us a disrespect, and so they got what was owed to them.
That sounds pretty fair.
And what we did for the Hell Screamers was not kill them.
Raj, Finn, you all have
Perhaps we
anything
shouldn't say
to add
that.
to this?
I mean, personally, I don't really want to work for them. I'm not a big fan of working for gangs.
Yeah, as I said, I'm here mainly for intellectual reasons and just got stuck in this bar fight, so I was
I'm
not
gonna
really
be
looking to
honest,
go down
guys,
this
that
route.
might be all that's down here is gangs.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. So we got to work with them on some level, and that's why I say that like we have an agreement that we agree to it. It's not just like anything you bring to us, and it's something we want to agree to.
I mean, here's the thing you're gonna have to think about though, because this was brought up to us right before this. If I remember correctly, the Hellscreamers and the other group are kind of working together, and you'd like to help that lady Desna. Going in, fucking the other group up is just gonna come right back, come back full circle, and have to deal with him. So
I mean, maybe he doesn't like the 10th Pitters.
I mean, he hasn't really said much about them. He's talked about his boys, but
Yeah.
Gangs usually have loyalty unto themselves.
Right. So where does that leave us?
I
Are
have
we?
an idea.
Yeah.
We propose we get rid of the 10th Pitters.
Um,
Um,
for what though?
He asked what we could do for the Hellscreamers.
Yeah, but
yeah, and then they would owe us big.
yeah. So what do you want in exchange? Because if we don't want to just tell them that we're going to do that for free.
Well, they stay out of our hair and we take whatever the 10th Pitters have.
or give it to him, give them the territory. They stay the fuck away from here. They don't bother us. We don't bother them.
I mean, that's true. I'm not exactly in this for territory, but
Yeah, but I'm not down here to risk my life and get nothing in exchange except for him staying
Oh.
away from us.
go.
I mean, if this is just a thought here. A lot of us are here. Well, two or three of us. Me, I can only really speak for me, I guess, for as a definite, but I'm here to speak to Masayama. And it's going to take time for me and Masayama to come up with a working idea for the thing I want. I know a few of you would come and asking about him as well. I know you, Fowen, you're looking for apparently his wife.
Yes, Psycho.
No.
Perhaps we should establish a dialogue amongst ourselves here. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
escaped from
I
a terrible place, and I need to go back and help some people that are still there, but I need resources to do that. And if you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I know you seem kind of frail of constitution there, looking a full one up and down. I can take a few hits for you while you read your books and learn your things.
Hey, I know how to use this too, and I tap my side where my sword is sheathed.
I think we're getting a little too deep in the weeds here. So, um,
Well, let's open with, we did
we're
the
just
service of not killing your guys, and we should just call it truce, and perhaps meet at a later date.
And yeah, and if he wants to continue the conversation, then we'll stay on his side of the Hellscreamers to get rid of the 10th Pitters. Are we in agreement there? That's where it goes.
no, that's too
Let's not make any
too much.
promises for sure.
Yeah, let's just.
Yeah.
I just
Leave it up
want
in the air.
to agree that they can come to us with stuff.
Yeah.
And like we either say yay or nay.
Okay.
Like
So
we have like ultimate say
so
in
call a
what we do
truce.
for them.
So call in a truce, and that we have this bar area with the Masayamas under our control, and that we'll stay out of each other's hair. That's how we want to start.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's open
Yeah.
with that.
Okay.
Right. All right. Now
And this guy's
you,
name was Blackjack again. Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, all right, and I'm like, go get him.
All right, Blackjack. So I think we've discussed it, and our group, yet to be named, would enjoy a truce with you as long as everything stays amicable between the two groups. We'll stay in this area with the Masuyamas, and we won't incur on your position at all. Maybe in the future, if
just chuckling. Yeah.
he's just chuckling right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And then maybe in the future, if there's just cause your group and ours may intermingle, but right now we don't see any reason to.
Like whisper to Rosh, he's really eloquent.
I think you
I'm not sure
already
what he's
done a good
saying.
job of intermingling, don't you?
Well, it was not done out of any malice. It was only done for our own protection.
For your own protection. Well, I'll take your word for it. But sometimes when the flame gets hot, a little malice comes out. You know what I mean?
I do, and I respect your views, sir.
He revs his hell bike and says, "You gonna leave me riding out of here with nothing?"
Well,
Your
I-
boys still have their lives, don't they?
yeah, I look over to you all, like, I don't know how to continue this. Yeah.
No.
Finn will say, "Well, if you'd like, you can have some beer that doesn't taste like somebody dropped their sweaty balls in it." How do you fucking people drink that mushroom shit? I don't know. And he pulls out his jug and starts drinking his beer.
He says, "Well, I had hoped we would come to some sort of arrangement. I was gonna give you that chance on
Well,
account of you sending my boys home alive.
maybe
But
you would like to discuss this arrangement that you had in mind, because we've not really heard anything from you.
Yes, is there anything you'd like to propose?
Perhaps we should get to the point.
point is that we can be friendly or we cannot. And that depends on what you can give us."
Well, I don't really have anything to give. I came here with the clothes on my back and the staff in my book. I don't really have much
What about
else.
all that fancy magic you were just showing off last time I asked the same exact question?
Well, I mean, I can't give the magic. That was years and years of study at my home.
No, but you can use it.
Not for free.
It isn't for free.
And not if we
If-
don't
It's
like the
for a
job.
relationship with the Hell Screamers.
If you'd like us to do something, you can come to us, but we have final say on whether or not we actually do it. And we're not working for free, like my friend said.
Make a persuasion check.
Because these always go fantastic.
Nice 7.
Oh,
yeah.
Good old
Nice
seven.
7.
He,
Lucky number 7.
Actually, better than I thought you'd get.
he says, I told you you weren't doing it for free. You're doing it for our everlasting love and friendship."
We saw a lot of love and friendship the other night.
He says, "You'll see a lot more of that unless we work something out. I'll bring you a job, and you'll do the job, and we'll be friends. Agreed?"
As
I
I
look at
s-
you all. Are we nodding to each other? What are
No.
the faces
No.
we're giving
Nope.
each
You know,
other?
it's like,
You'll
nope.
do the job.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah. And Obru is, I guess, he's
So
going to
so we're all gonna
change
look a little standoffish to him then? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and Obru's going to change his tone, and he's going to reiterate that you can come to us with a job, but we have final say as to what we're going to do. And that's how it's going to
And
work.
what?
That's how it's going to work. Otherwise,
I
things may
noticed you
get
left the
messy.
payment off this time. Sounds like you're coming around.
We can discuss that on a case-by-case basis.
I have a question.
Make another persuasion check. Yeah, what's the question?
So I'll ask. So there's so many gangs here. To the east, I think it is gladiators, and
Mhm.
you over here in the west, right? You're in the west.
We're
That's
farther out, directly west of here, the 10th Pitters.
okay.
So
So
they're farther beyond the 10th Pitters to the west.
okay.
Okay.
And you and the 10th Fitters have an alliance. And I'm imagining, because I talked to a 10th Fitter, and she mentioned that they just defeated the gladiators. Was it the gladiators that had this place first?
That's right.
Ah,
The word has it they've got other issues.
well, they just did take a huge L.
Mm, exactly. And I guess they haven't been back since either.
Hmm. Interesting. All right, thank you. I'm trying to get all these affiliations.
Yeah, it can take a bit. There's quite a lot of different gangs and factions down here in the lower city.
I'm starting to notice.
hmm Further past the gladiators and south, you got the snake charmers. Uh, he says, and if you go west and then south, you got the Katsukai cutthroats. And if you head west and then north, you get to the vast lands of the lower city demons up near the marketplace and the elevator. And then, of course, if you go east and then west, if you head north, you're in the falls. That, of course, is neutral territory. Well, not exactly neutral. It's, but, well, it's neutral. It's just water barren territory.
But the marketplace and the elevator, that's demon territory.
Lower city demons control that area. They I think they have a special arrangement with the water baron.
Sounds as though I need to draw up a chart for this place.
Yeah, that seems to be like a fucking. They're
Oh,
parked on.
that's just there is near us.
Oh, it's the second one, the Vipers, the ones to the southeast.
Snake
Snake
charmers.
Snake charmer.
Snake Charmers. I knew it was
Mm.
snake something. My brain was like overripe.
Mm. He kind of looks back to you, Obru, and says, "All right, I'll bring you a job. You can decide if you want to take that job or not. For, of course, if you do, we will have a relationship. But if you don't, we will not have a relationship. And if we don't have a relationship, well, when we ride by, it won't be safe. So let's hope you take the job." He revs the bike a bit, and then vroom vroom's off.
waiting for it to be like a piece of shit and like fucking
Like his wheel
misfire.
falls off or something. Backfires on it. Boom, boom, boom.
We just all fucking jump. We just
Oh, me,
release.
yeah, just breaks.
We just release. Oh man, that's what we need to do. We need to catch all the rats and release them on them.
I thought it was hovering, right?
For the rats.
It was hovering.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, it was a hover bike. Okay.
We did learn some very interesting things.
Well, yeah, and based off of what he was laying out for us there, it sounds as though we'd be safer to at least ally with one group, because there's so many different factions here.
Yeah.
That's just so much posturing. The way I see things, we have some options here. The gladiators are on the down and out. Perhaps we could simply go over and take them over as new management. Invite them back into the Dark Star.
So
Unless they're even more cantankerous than the other ones.
So you want to oversee what the gladiator situation looks like, and if it's in a state where we could overtake them, then you just want to lead them and have our own little army.
More
is that what I'm
bodies in the
understanding?
shop.
Okay.
I need an army for what I need to do.
Okay. Well,
Are you talking about like former gladiators or?
the gladiators is the name of the
Yeah,
group, I
they're-
believe. Yeah.
They're on the
Right.
down and out, according to everything we've heard here, and that guy didn't seem like he was lying to us.
We said they had other problems, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
they might be under attack by another gang. There seems to be
yeah.
like every
Or it
fucking
could be
inch of this
internal
place is a gang.
strife, you know? Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, I'm
In
actually
any case,
thinking.
they're weak.
Right.
I'm thinking maybe we could. Should we increase our numbers?
That's exactly why I
That's the
suggested
idea.
it.
Yep.
Yeah. So maybe there's some former gladiators around here.
Yeah, maybe we should check out that group. He said that was to the east, right?
Yeah, he did.
Also, that Vesna woman. She had enough to scrape together 50 gold to pay you. Perhaps
that
if
was-
we free her, she would be grateful. So we already have beef with the 10th Pitters. I don't think we can mend killing 5 men.
Yeah,
I
she
thought
seemed like
she-
Technically
seemed
wasn't
like
our
she had.
fault.
Doesn't
Speaking
seem
of
like she had
the
money. Like
s-
she had jewelry and stuff like that. She had nice like like finger jewelry that comes to like the point, like the nail points.
Oh,
That
gotcha.
look rather sharp.
I was gonna
so-
be like rings. Is that what you mean?
no. They're the fucking
Finger
like
jewelry.
finger. Pardon me, finger.
Are they called finger rings?
finger guns.
Finger rings, yeah,
guns.
finger rings.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
called
yeah, I
finger
guess so. Yeah, finger rings. Yeah, she has
You
those
got
finger
like
rings.
golden
that
bugles she
there
puts on the tips of her
on
fingers.
on top of the normal like like necklaces and earrings stuff like that. She had like
That
these
is
like
another avenue. that I
nice looking
saw.
like finger rings that came to kind of like wicked points at the end.
As people with money usually also have connections.
I thought
That
that
mention of gold though reminded me that I know we got some stuff last time around, but I only have the 10 gold I started out with on here. I was curious, do y'all know how much I should have gotten from
I
We
thought
didn't
you said
ever
nobody got
officially
it.
split anything up.
Oh, we never
except
split
for
anything up, huh?
We didn't do any split
potions.
yet.
I think
Yeah, and then
Finn has
she-
been repaid 1 potion.
As I understood it, she
Oh.
slipped me the gold. She didn't like hand me.
No, I think he's talking about from gold from the bodies.
Yeah, I know you got paid on the side, but there was
Oh,
like
okay.
when we
Yeah.
rooted through the bodies before the creepy guy took all the dead guys away.
And Lionel, he took the 100 gold pouch off of the other guy. None of us are paying attention to any of that. And he's gone, so he's like, you got that
Yeah.
100 gold. And
Mhm.
Harrison,
Damn
you
you,
wrote
cat.
down the gold and the silver that we got off of the other person and the healing
Yeah.
potion. So we
You
really
gave
only
the
got,
healing potion to Finn.
yeah, we really only got pennies
Right
to
there.
spare here.
Pennies.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna walk
It's
in.
not worth dividing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk into the general store.
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
You're
Yeah,
gonna go
ask if
see Integrity. That was her
Yeah, if
name.
you head in there, I say ask
Yep.
if she overheard all that and if she's willing to trade with us now.
Yeah.
The door is closed, even though it's open on here. So you're welcome to walk in.
Oh,
But
okay.
Face first.
I just meant that she didn't overhear it because the door was closed.
Oh,
I
you
kick
know,
in the door. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go in there too, and once you're done talking to her, I'm gonna ask her if she knows anything about the gladiators.
Mhm.
I'll say good morning.
Oh, yeah. Is it morning?
I don't fucking know. It's just something you get used to saying when you
Mm,
wake up.
mm,
Kind of hard to tell
yeah.
down here.
Well, good morning.
I had a
I've been up for
question.
a while.
Night owl or day owl? I don't know.
You're such you're such a topsider.
Yeah,
It's cute.
I hear that. Seems like that's I'm not sure if that's that's a good thing here or it's a slur. Who the fuck knows? But
It's I mean, sometimes it's a slur. It's rarely a good thing, I would say, but it's not necessarily a bad thing.
hmm, I had a question for you.
I think
The
it's charming.
Well, I appreciate that. Um, you obviously must get supplies coming into your store.
Mm-hmm.
Well, two questions. First, would you happen to know where is there a forge nearby? Like, is there a blacksmith?
Um, yes. I think I think both the gladiators and the 10th pitters have a forge that they do some work out of. Those are
Okay.
the two nearest forges.
And second question, do you have any connections to the market area up north westerly, that type area, by the elevator, that little merchant area? Um, do you have any connections there? You could get something if someone were to put an order in. Could you get it delivered to you?
Um, yeah, I could get it delivered or I could go and get it myself. I guess you can't do that very easily. Well, I guess you could go through the gladiators, right?
Well, I'm not very familiar with the route around here, and I'd probably
Well,
end
the
up
normal
stumbling.
route would, I mean, the normal route would we would just go to the west and then turn north, and that's the way I would head to the marketplace. But of course, that's going right past the 10th pitters, and I'm getting the feeling that maybe you're not on the best of terms with them.
Well, I mean, I didn't do anything to him. I threw a rock at one's head, but he was all right until. Yeah, anyway,
Yeah, she
yeah.
says, "Well, there's another option. You could go through the gladiators, and then just yeah, then maybe head up through the falls and then head north and then back west, and that could get you there. Although the gladiators are
On edge.
a little bit on edge. Yeah, a little bit on
Yeah,
edge. Hmm.
yeah. The
Yeah,
guy
that's
Blackjack.
They've
No.
got a shield wall up and everything.
Mm.
yeah, that's actually why I was coming in here, Integrity. I wanted to hear all you could tell us about the gladiators. We hear they're on the outs.
I guess I wouldn't know if they're on the outs, but I do know that they've been under attack.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, and I think they've lost territory east. I think they had uh, yeah, they had some territory to the east, but I think they've lost some of that from what I hear. Um, and of course now I guess they're losing this. They're losing the Dark Star here now too. So I guess they're on. Yeah, I guess they're on the outs.
Do you know what their leader's name is?
She says, yeah. I think their leader's name is Hastrick.
Hastrick. Okay. You have been most helpful, Integrity. I nod to her and take my leave.
Hmm? Yeah. Anytime. What was your name again? I don't remember if I
I
got it.
I'm Falwyn, and
Fallen.
I
Okay.
have some beautiful scimitars whenever you would like to purchase them. Just
And some
as a
That's right.
reminder.
daggers.
Right. Yep. We will definitely cross that bridge when we get to it.
All right.
Man, I wish I was there so I could be as
Until
like,
next
is that a
time.
euphemism?
That's why I walked in, man. I wasn't gonna be left out of this conversation.
It's just, she's just
Say,
Hey, Ricky.
hey, thanks for the suit.
Hey, you're anytime.
Between the two organizations of the gladiators and the tent pitters, who do you think would be an easier target?
What?
Do you do business with either one?
She's just kind of like staring at you blankly. Yeah, I've done business with both the tent pitters and the gladiators.
Well, so if we take one of them over, you'll finally do business with us, right?
Oh, y- you're going to take over one of their. Okay.
Just
You
kind of
guys are
smirking,
ambitious.
standing in the doorway.
You guys are ambitious. Jesus. Jeez.
Well, we've got a
She,
huge target on our back, and we don't have an army to back us up.
So why not? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Why not? Start a gang war.
I poke my head back in real quick and say, if you don't mind, Integrity, keeping what this one's saying to yourself, I pat you on the head. You're
Don't
telling
pat
her.
Oh,
my
he's
head.
way over there. Oh, you're right there. Oh,
I'm
okay.
like,
I was looking at
I'm like,
Finn.
I lean over. It's like you're saying too much. Don't let everyone know our
Her
plans.
name is Integrity.
And
We'll be fine.
then I just walk away.
Yeah. She says. She's like, your
Don't pat
secret's
my
safe
head
with me.
again.
I nod. I'm like, okay,
His
no,
fin bristling.
noted.
Yeah, like if I'm like a cockatoo, my fucking fin stands up. Like I'm ready to bite your hand.
Don't pat my head.
I back away. I put my hands up. I'm like, noted, and I walk away.
Uh, she says, I really have no idea. They, well, I wouldn't think it would be easy to do either one.
Fair enough.
Just off question, since you said that lady had, or off question, off the cuff, out of the left field, one of those turns of phrase. Said that lady had a lot of finger jewelry. How much do I think it would be worth if we saved her and was like, "Give me all your jewelry"?
Between the finger rings and her like necklace and earrings. I mean, she probably had you're guessing. I mean, it's hard to guess exactly how much that would be. But you would say it's probably um, between maybe 100 and 200 gold, maybe.
Come back out to Ober and say, well, she
Could
probably
be more.
got 100 to 200 gold stuff
Yeah.
guaranteed on her. If we
Yeah.
take unless the 10th pitters have already sold it, in which case we'll just get the
What?
break into their treasury. I'm weighing our options.
What are you
Not a
talking
bad
about?
haul.
If we go and rescue this Vesna Black
Oh.
Hope, because she could also be a source of information. Has anyone seen Frizz?
Oh, finger guns guy. No, I was wondering where he was too.
Damn it. Because he seemed like
We
a
lost
font
one
of
of our
information
members.
as well.
Refresh my memory. Who is this person with the jewelry, and how do we know to need to save her?
Vesna Black Hope. She's been taken for interrogation by the 10th pitters that, what was her name? Not Harmony?
Visual memory here.
Her.
You-
Okay, Harmony. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No,
No,
her
her
name
name is Vesna. Who's the one that
Vesna.
heard? I wrote it down. It starts with an E.
Is
not
she?
Harmony.
She
Eu-
did call
Euphoria?
herself Torment. at
Euphoria,
one
yeah.
point.
Euphoria was the nervous tiefling that came in
Oh.
and told us about that before she got out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
and Vesna was the one that was really into all the fighting.
And if we go towards the gladiators, who knows what'll happen to Vesna? So this is our choice, unless anyone sees another option. We've got to start making moves now.
Well, saving the girl and getting the money sounds like a pretty straightforward mission. I'm not opposed to it.
And bidders are also closer.
And
Uh,
we've already dealt them a pretty big blow, so.
the tent fitters are over this way, about equidistant with the gladiators.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
But we don't-
gladiators are behind a shield wall, so they won't be like making a move on the Dark
Right.
Star.
Yeah, they're all held up right now behind a shield wall. They've been losing territory, so they're probably trying to regroup.
Yeah, and since the
And-
tent pitters gave them a bloody nose, they might actually be appreciative if we take out the tent pitters when we approach them.
And we also have already given the 10th Pitters a bloody nose too, so we know that they've lost some guys. Might mean that it'd be easier to go with that mission. Might.
Thoughts,
I mean,
everyone.
there could be a whole fortress that way, but that's the way I'm leaning. Sounds better.
That's why I wish Frizz was here. He could give us the lowdown.
Yeah, where did Frizz go? He was with us at the end of the last session, so did he leave while we were sleeping or something?
And maybe we have a
Yeah,
hungover
he didn't stay.
upstairs.
Yeah.
As far as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't stay as far as you know. Do you I mean, you guys could like wait around and ask around about Frizz and try to track him down if you want to spend a little time.
Finn, where did Finn go? Is he still back in the store?
Yeah, I'm still
Even
talking
the-
integrity.
Even the Matsuyamas were gone, right? So,
Well, they're not gone. They're probably in
Seemingly.
their rooms.
oh,
Poke my head back in the store and say, where was that hungover tiefling tent pitter? Which room was she in?
Oh, her. So the room we stayed at, go north, head up the stairs. No, I'm sorry, go south. South.
And up the
Yeah,
stairs.
south. Head up the stairs. Room to the. It's kind of north way, and then it'll shoot off towards the right. There'll be a door. She was in there.
All right. I'll go see if she's hungover in there, because that would be a font of information.
Hmm. All right.
I guess I'll follow you.
All right. And I'm going to follow them directions as best as I remember.
Yep, you follow the directions, but find that she is gone, and you return. Yeah, so you find that she must have gotten up and left in the interim, somewhere in the interim 20 hours.
Damn it.
20
Well,
hours. We slept for 20 hours.
Well, we trained a little too, I think.
Trained
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Training time.
So yeah, I'll talk to integrity. I'll be like, well, does the merchant area sell like, I don't know, metal goods? Like armor, weapons? Do they deal in any of that?
Who are you asking about again?
I'm asking integrity if the
No,
merchant area
she's asking the merchant, the marketplace.
marketplace, yeah.
Yeah, of course they sell everything in the marketplace.
How much would you like for you to get it and bring it to us? How much would you need for a cut for that?
She says, how does it depends on how many things you want me to get. I give you, a discount if it's a significant amount of things, or what is it you want exactly?
Well, I'd like a shield. Somebody was asking about some armor. I mean,
Mhm.
if
Get a
you
list
can,
together.
yeah, I'll get a list together and bring it to you. And
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure
Get a list
before I even-
together, and if you need it right away, and let me know if you need it right away, or if you wait until I make my own run. And
When-
I'll give you a price.
when do you normally make your runs? Every week or so?
Generally once a week, but sometimes more.
All right, yeah, I'll talk to those guys over there and see if they want anything. All right, thank you, integrity.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
Hey, Ricky, you want to go take care of some rats? Hey, Finn, how's it going, buddy? Just in time.
What? What you want?
Rat time.
You, look, you already got your ass whooped once by them. Why do you want to? Why do you want to keep poking them?
Because they're getting into the shit. And also, we got to
Or
use.
are you getting into their shit? I mean, are you fucking with them?
They're getting into the foodstuffs and whatnot.
The mushrooms? Let them have them.
No, there's other stuff down there too. But I just need to get into it, so that I can figure out what we're doing.
How about we
and
ask
whatnot.
if there's anything good in storage?
I mean, you guys were down there, and you had seen that the rats had kind of gotten to everything. It looked like. So, I mean, there's some stuff strewn about, but the rats had kind of done a number on it. As far as foodstuffs goes.
I mean, I
It's
saw
a
what those
futile
rats
effort.
did to you, and I don't want to be compromised. When we
Right.
need to be taking action.
Well, so here's the thing. Well, let's go inside. We're outside and we're exposed. So let's go inside.
We're exposed.
It's much easier to do it inside. Yeah, we can do it in here. It don't matter. Anyway, so Integrity said that she'd be willing to make a run for with us or for us. Hey, there's Ari.
Hey.
Sorry, I was traveling.
That's
I was so sad when last
but-
weekend didn't go through. I was like, God damn it, I'm gonna be traveling next weekend.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, coming
You
into
guys
the end.
finished up? I'm assuming.
I mean, we're still playing. So we can.
Yeah,
pop
it's
you in
cool.
real
We
quick.
have 5 people, so.
Alright.
So look, the lion guy's back.
Sorry, we blamed everything on you because you weren't here.
Of course. I expect no less from this group.
So Integrity said she'd be willing to make a run for us to the marketplace. So
Can
if
you
we
guys
needed,
just? Oh, I'm sorry. When you're done, can you guys just take like 30 seconds to let me know what we're up to and where we're at?
oh sure, let's do that now.
The only thing that's really happened is that a hell screamer by the name of Blackjack showed up, and basically was asking for you guys to kind of give him something so that you could have a good relationship with that particular gang.
It was pretty obvious he was trying to strong arm us into becoming part of his gang.
Intense.
That's what
Or
it
just
seemed like.
protection money type shit.
You're kind
Yeah.
of like, hey, you beat up
Yeah.
my boys. I want recompense. When we're like,
Yeah,
let
yeah,
them
basically.
live. That was the recompense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't. Yeah. So basically, you told them that you might think about doing a job for them. And so
Yeah.
So basically, he's going to bring back a job, and you're going to decide yay or nay.
Yeah, he thinks we're coming around, but we're not.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
he was
pretty much
trying to
all.
bribe us, essentially.
Strong arm.
Yeah.
I think
Trying to
it's
extort.
Extort. Yeah, extort.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's basically trying to extort you.
All right, you can add me to whatever map we're at. It's everything dark for me.
Oh.
You got to zoom
Lovely.
out a little bit. We're kind of in the middle of the map.
Yeah, you're over
Oh,
here.
there we go. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yep, there we go.
But yeah, and we got some random information about darkness and shadow rising stuff.
Yeah,
about
we can
causing
go over that
undead.
for you. So where were you 17 years ago? Corvus?
Where was I 17 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to survive in the island against humans, man.
Yeah. How old are you?
17 years ago. I don't know how old am I right now. Give me a
I
second.
don't know. How old are you right now?
Well,
I am 36 right now because Leon is aged in human terms, ish.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like I was 16 maybe, ish. 17 years ago, so I was probably 20 ish.
Yeah, almost 20.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying 36.
The anthropomorphic.
Leonin come of age.
Yeah, 19. I was 19.
19. Yeah. So as you're becoming a man, so to speak, and you would meet a difficult time because the sky would darken. Some people would call a black wind. It really what it was is a kind of a toxicity to the air and dark clouds up above you that kind of came out of nowhere, just rolled in one day, and likely there weren't like a lot of enclosed houses, but more of them were built during this time period. Open spaces weren't as good because they didn't keep out the air as much, and because it could get pretty bad to the point where a lot of the elderly died from this toxic air, and it was just a struggle to do a lot of things. And out on the Beast Lord Isles, they were, you really had no idea what caused this phenomenon, but it lasted for years, for like 3 years basically, that you had to kind of suffer through. So it's just a thing that happened that you'll never forget. Later on, you probably learned that people called it the shadow fall. Some people called it, or like the black wind. Different names that have kind of popped up in different places, but most people blame the Emberblades for this. Although there's not really evidence necessarily for that. It's just the thing that people say.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's just something that's happened to you that's of note. Let's see here. You stayed on the island during that time, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, you are you made it through that time in your life and ended up here, and now have taken revenge on Torment, and rejoined up with the group. You were off catting around while they were doing things, and now they're discussing what to do next.
Found the rats.
We come back and all the glasses are knocked off the table.
Would I have, so during the time that these people went and got materials to like hide the bodies and all the other nonsense, would I have been able to go and check on the other two? 'Cause I figured that would be like an off session type of thing.
Check on the other two. What?
The other two that I came with. Remember that she told me that they were in this section.
The last time you knew them, they were in the 10th Pit Conclave.
Right. So what I'm saying is, like, last session, right? Like the other two went to like buy stuff. Like we had essentially, what is it, like half a day of a break or whatever, where people went and bought stuff. Or no?
No, nobody went and bought stuff except from Integrity.
Oh, okay, cool. So we're all still within the same timeline as last session.
Yeah, 24 hours forward, basically.
Right. So then within that time, would I have been able to go and check on the other two?
You wouldn't think that's safe.
That's fair. So now I need to convince these guys that I need to go and check on them. Got it.
Well, you have heard us discussing things. We've talking about either going to fight the gladiators, which is an already wounded gang, and we think about we could just come in as new management because we need bodies if we're going to survive down here. Or there's another person that we know that Vesna Blackhope got captured for questioning or something by the 10th Pitters, and we were thinking about going down there and just taking all her jewelry as payment.
So Carlos would definitely say, yeah, let's do that, because there's a couple guys that came with, and they are being held by the 10th, in such place.
If we're going to do that, we do have to set some ground rules.
Such as?
About killing. We don't want to make too many enemies down here.
I came looking for none. That was personal. They took the freedom of taking myself and my comrades captive and tortured me for weeks. That was something I was going to pay back one way or the other. It is now paid. I have no reason to kill anybody else unless they are looking for it.
That's fair. But like I say, if we go around killing everybody left and right, then the gangs will have no qualms about coming together to destroy us. If we leave them alive, there's chance for recruitment down the road. And also, I think that's the only reason we got an audience with the Hell Screamers is because we left their boys alive.
Before anything else, allow me to introduce myself. Give me a second, let me look. Name is Carvis. I come from the islands. I was on a quest. We're bounty hunting bounties, and we got caught in the middle of whatever this is. I have to apologize. That's usually not the first impression I want to make. I am not just a savage. But in certain situations, I do tend to lose my temper, as you could have seen. Not something I'm proud of, but torture me for a few weeks, and you probably end up the same way.
Fair enough.
I hop up on the table so I can make eye contact with you with my 2.5-foot self.
Shakes
My
hand.
name is Ricky.
Pleasure to meet you, Tony.
But yes, that sounds like that makes it for us. Y'all fine with hitting the 10th pitters?
10th pitters it is.
Well, maybe we should actually get to know each other here, because really we just kind of all got into a giant bar brawl, and it's kind of going pretty fast.
Fair enough. I guess I'll start. I'm Falwyn. I come from the Order of Kazkorat. I've been there a majority of my life, just studying away, and they've sent me on this mission to find Aiko Masayama, and at this point I'm feeling as though I won't ever really get around to that, as the world of this underworld encroaches on my sanity. I might just become a gang member.
Well, just to be open and honest, we're all putting a lot of stock into each other here awful fast, like he says, but I'll go ahead and tell you why I need you guys. I was a Mojin Kinka for Katsukai cutthroats. I was owned by one of them as a slave for many years. He made me fight battle after battle.
And then for the other Sendaikyo people here, you say you might have heard us referred to as like doll fighters or something. The whole thing about being a Mojin Kinka is you have to be a smaller fighter to challenge a larger fighter, and since I was the smallest, I had to fight everybody. Which is what you'd probably gather. But,
yes. I was a slave for many years to a man named Ichikaru, and I need to return there and help the man that freed me from that situation. His name was Tomohaji. He cut my leash with this,
and I open my suit jacket and pull out that nice eelskin hilted dagger.
And gave me this and told me to make something of myself, and I intend to return the favor to him. But I don't think I can do it by myself.
All right, well.
Oh, go ahead.
I was it was dead air, so I was like, all right, well, who's next?
No, I asked the question, so I guess it's only fair. My name's Finn. So I'm really just here to talk to Masayama, and not really into the whole gang thing. I should probably make it clear. Look, you guys seem like alright guys. But I'm not really interested in joining a gang. I mean, I'll help us not die horribly. But, I don't want to be a gang. Like, they have a bad connotation there.
Yeah, that's the first bit of sanity I've heard all night, sir.
I mean, you want to be, you want to work together. You want to be a group, that's okay. But I'm not really into this whole gang mentality. And I understand for you, Ricky, was it? You have
Yeah.
your idea. You need men. I can understand that. But I'm really here. I'm kind of on a mission for my people. Oh, I didn't say where I was from. I'm from Krellheim. Any of you familiar with that? Um,
I don't believe so.
I don't even know where we are
you
now.
I think that's I think the full one is probably the most likely to be familiar with Krellheim because it's far to the north, and Towers of Kaskaroth are also generally in the
Okay.
north.
Okay.
Did I blow up
but
anything there? Do I
Then
know it that
I
way?
would. I guess I would be aware of it. So I'd say as being from Kaskarat, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's an island in the far north, near the
Under the
near
north,
the
the seas of the Forgotten King.
mhm mhm
Uh,
mhm.
yeah, so I tell him that for any of you that aren't familiar, uh, you know, it's an island. It has very high cliffs. We kind of all take care of each other. But they sent me here to kind of hopefully get some information, and maybe even with a little bit of luck, I might be able to find and create something that'll help more than just my island. Um, that's kind of why I'm here. I'm not really into the. Ah, there's so many assholes here. I don't have the time to put the boot to them.
But to accomplish your mission, you'll need funds and men, won't you? Contacts for your research.
I really only need at the moment. I mean, I'm not even sure it's possible. Me and uh, Masayama spoke a little. He said he'd help me. In terms of people, really, Masayama is really the only one that I think could help me. Funds, I have a little bit. In terms of contacts, I don't know. I don't. I have integrity. She seems like she's pretty nice. And speaking of, she did say she'd be willing to go to the marketplace for us. So we'd be able to get some weapons if any of you need some weapons, shields, armor. Um, if you got, she's gonna obviously take a cut because she's having to run after
Well,
it.
I don't understand why you and I just don't walk up to the marketplace with the weapons that we have here and leave her out of it.
Well, because to get to the marketplace, we'd have to go right by the 10th Bitters. And,
We're going that way anyway, aren't we?
It
well,
was mentioned that
Look
it
at it
was.
this way, Finn. No, let me just get
Go
this
ahead.
out.
No,
Look
go
at
ahead.
it
Go
this
ahead.
way, Finn. If you want access to Masuyama, you're going to have to hold the Dark Star.
and that's why I'm saying that I'd be willing to help you, help all of us not get completely slaughtered in the middle of the night. I'm just not okay with the whole gang mentality. There's a difference.
That's good enough for me.
We're an
Oh.
organization.
Yeah,
We're
association.
a business here. Like, I just want to get that kitchen up and
Crime family is the only social structure I know, so I might default to it.
No, you just want to smoke them rats. There's a difference. And yes, I do remember the other way, but the other way goes by the gladiators who have that all and
Yeah.
trying to get around it. If we get lost, for all I know, we might get fucking eaten by some random ass undead guy.
Possible.
He has no idea. Like, he's not completely familiar with it, and he wouldn't be comfortable trying to make that run.
He almost got
yet.
eaten by rats. I wouldn't
Yeah.
doubt undead would do a number on it.
But anyway, so that's Ricky and Fowen and myself. How about the other three? Obviously, Corvus kind of spoke a little about Corvus. Spoke a little bit about himself. How about you two?
Yeah, Raj will introduce himself as Raj Mirage. He'll say, you may have noticed. He'll pull down his hood, the chip on my brain. Not long after arriving in Sendaiko, I was captured and experimented on. Luckily, I got away, but I'm not sure if they might be chasing me. And he kind of bows and says, I'm sorry if I may be putting you all in danger by staying with you all, but I think we'll be safest together.
I do not disagree.
Defense in numbers.
Well, I guess that leaves you.
We all turn to Obru.
It turns
I
out
too
Lee was
am probably
beautiful.
I too am being hunted down. Probably being hunted by Sindike forces. And I regret that. And this is the only place I had to go.
I feel like I'm almost one of the only ones not being hunted here. All right.
Yeah, I'm
Hopefully,
definitely not hunted.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
I mean so little to Ichikaru that he's not sending people after me.
Got
Well,
a big old happy sing song. Your backs are.
I know.
Everyone else is
Mine's
like,
looking-
"How big hearted."
Yeah.
I'm like, I come from
Jeez.
a happy family. I had a great home life, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god,
Why the fuck are you an adventurer then?
the
Can't be
dark
normally an
demons
adventure.
stabbed my
Did you
family."
come from a
Close
long
extended-
line of adventurers?
Who are
Very
you?
close extended family.
No,
we have
who
get
didn't
together
hurt you?
every year. It's great.
And why are you?
But he'll bring
I
up the
wouldn't, I
point.
wouldn't say we have a great family in my home life. We're all just bookworms. We keep to ourselves, but you know,
Mutually tolerant.
we all tolerate each other. Yeah.
Well, so to answer your question, Ricky, why I'd have her kind of make the run for us, and why we should even do it, is if you plan on fighting these synth bitters, wouldn't it be better to get armored up beforehand, get all the gear we could need before we ran into them? Increase our odds of survival. I know, Obru, you mentioned you'd like some armor.
Well, I mean, we have this scale mail right here.
I've got all that I need.
Hmm?
Tell her to order more suits. Because I have a feeling I'm going to get blood on this one.
I just need gold and information on the Masiamas. That's mainly what I need.
2, to answer your question.
That's level 2.
We had to argue about it, but we're level 2.
Well, that scale mail is damaged, and might be possible to get some undamaged mail. Might be able to trade that in for scrap or something along those lines. I mean, what kind of armor are you looking for exactly?
Well, I mean, this scale mail would be nice.
Hmm.
People need supplies. I'll contribute what little gold that I have.
I mean, I'm sure we could probably swing that. And I need a shield. So how about you, Kavis? Is there anything you need?
He kind
I'm
of
not
just
gonna
looks
pay for-
down at himself, like bloody hands and axe, and is like, "Nope, I'm good."
Hmm.
I think we're of a similar bent. We can take a few hits.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good as is. I mean, it'd be great to have that scale mail.
No.
I do have a little bit of gold. I can help gear you up if in truly need of it.
We definitely want to go in top form. That's if she's willing to make this trip rather quickly.
She said she'd be willing to do the trip quickly if we needed it, but it's going to be a little more pricey, I'm sure. Like, I'll take care of it. The deal is, if I'm able to get that scale mail for you, I get the broken one. That way, if I can fix it up, I can at least recoup my losses. That sound like a fair trade?
All's fair and honorable
I
to
only
me.
care about the scale mail because it's fair. I'm not buying it.
You'd be buying it with a scale mail that you have right now. That's broken. And all fucked up.
Hey, so
I'll
he's
give him-
going to buy it for you.
Yes. Essentially, that's what he's offering to do a trade. You give him the broken scale mail, and he will try to get you a good set.
All right, I guess.
All right. Fair enough.
All right.
So,
Alrighty then.
yeah, he will give the list to integrity, a
Okay.
shield, scale mail, and what was the other thing?
I don't know. Was there something else?
It's good if she knows any information brokers. So if we could gather some secrets on the 10th bitters.
Okay. Suits, kobold size suits,
Yes. I mean, this gnome suit fits pretty good.
or gnome suits with a hole cut in the butt. So those would be the three things. And if she happens to know one of them asked, I'll say one of them asked, if you happen to know any information brokers in these parts.
And a suit that can't be damaged. Oh wait, you got magic. You can fix my suit when it gets bloodied. It'll be fine.
I'll just, for all intents and purposes, be right there.
So yeah, you go down to integrity and tell her that yeah, you want the scale nail and a shield, and yeah, she says that yeah, if you want her to go right away, she'll close up shop and she will obviously you pay the base cost for for the scale mail and the shield, and she'd do it for I'll say also I don't know if you'd do anything about the what was it, suits or something like that. If you're asking for suits for Ricky, she'd probably say, well, he should pick those out himself. Um, make sure he gets one he likes. But when he gets to the marketplace,
I
but
don't think yeah, he mentioned he'd like suits, so I think you picked out. I think he bought the one he has now from you. I'm sure he trusts you. I don't know. Just pick out a couple of gnome suits, and he'd probably be fucking eternally grateful to you.
oh, she says, well, yeah, send me 5 gold or something for that, I guess.
Fair
Oh
enough.
yeah.
And she says, that's 5 gold for the suits, and then for me, she says, I will take uh I'll take 4 gold. Acceptable?
So yep, I'm just doing. He says, yeah. He quickly agrees. I'm just doing the math. 60, 65 for all the suits or per suit.
She says, I mean, I mean, I guess I'll have to see what they have there, but I would say per suit, a really nice suit could cost you probably 10 gold.
Then he'd have to pay for that. I'll just get him a normal suit. Just get him a
Not that
normal
rich.
suit.
You got to look the part, boys. You gotta wear a suit when you're.
Yeah, get him a similar looking suit that I guess you gave him, and just maybe a different color. I don't know. I trust your vision. So yeah, and you do it for 4. All right,
Yeah.
fair enough.
All right.
Agreed. And I give her, I don't know, so 10, 60. And she says, so I'll give her a cool 70.
Okay.
I'm gonna come out
All
looking
right.
like Elton John.
She'll go ahead and get her little cart and start heading off to the. She closes up shop and starts heading off to the marketplace.
right.
Be the most
months
gold a
of
monk has ever spent. It's all going to be on suits.
all on suits. Yeah, I'll come back and I'll say she's on her way. And I'll take that scale mail and I will put it into my bag of holding.
Lorp.
Broken scale mail.
Yeah, so you guys hang around and
Speaking of taking care of enemies, seems like we should take care of the ones closest to home.
Sounds like the
He looks around. The rats in the basement.
You
Oh,
and your rats.
you're still
and your
on those
brat.
things. Just take
They're
the
down
L,
there
man.
and they're
I just
hostile. How the hell are you
crossed my
comfortable
arms.
with this?
I just cross my arms and say no.
I mean, you seem
We
like a
have a
man that
gang to
cannot
fight.
take the L.
Those rats almost killed you. We have a gang to fight today. Well, in a couple hours, whenever she gets back.
I might be able
Yeah,
to do something about your rats at
Oh no, she's
in a
gonna be
little
back in
bit.
a
All
couple
right.
of days.
We're not gonna fuck around for a few days. We can strike while
Yeah,
iron's
you
hot. Oh,
didn't know
business
that?
gonna be dead, and it's all gonna be ruined.
let's see here.
When the gang shows up,
As
it's
you
time to take our vengeance.
as you're hanging out, a dark elf
Rats comes out of the surprise round.
Ah,
not a rat, it's an elf. Yeah,
Damn
a
it.
dark elf.
Basically a rat.
Basically a rat.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
man,
Oops, wrong
shots fired. Comes she walks into the Dark Star and kind of just walks in and kind of stops and looks at all of you and says, I just came by to see. You're the new proprietors of the Dark Star?
Would appear so.
I pick up one of the many still full glasses of beer and say, would you like to buy a beer?
They
It's not mushroom flavored.
she says, how much is it?
How
Normal
much is
beer.
ale?
Yeah, and I think it's like fucking
5
either
copper.
copper.
It's like 2 copper, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 copper.
Might be 2
2
silver
5.
pieces.
2 silver.
Wow.
That's all
Wow.
I'll give it to her, maybe.
She said,
I need to look it up,
says,
because now I don't remember.
I
she
think
says,
I think
well, I
it's
can
2
see
or
what
5 copper.
Yeah, I thought it was like
4
a
copper.
few copper.
Oh,
Four-
4
four-
copper.
Yeah, 4 copper.
okay.
A gallon is
Yeah,
2
she said-
silver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
says,
that's what it is.
4 copper, sold. As she walks over and sits down next to you over here.
Come on over. Limited supply. 4 copper each.
Not
she,
much.
I will get off the table
It is
so I'm not
refreshing.
like stepping between all the glasses.
Yeah, she says, so, new to the lower city, or have you been around here for a while?
I mean, we just apparently slapped around a couple gangs. What do you think?
No,
what do
we're
I
new.
think?
Only someone new would do something this stupid.
Other than probably you're looking at dead men or something, because I've already seen that look. I mean, something new.
She says, dead men? I don't know. I wouldn't say that I would give you a long lifespan at this point, but I don't really know anything about you.
Well, you said you came here to see the new proprietors. Is there a particular reason? Are you looking for something in particular with us?
Not really. I'm just a local. My name's
Oh,
Ilstrika.
Did you say Ilstrika?
Mm.
Oh, I keep losing my pencil.
Mhm.
So what's
So,
your story, Ilstrika?
yeah, you got a shop around here?
Contacts
No,
information.
uh, can't say I do. But as for my story, well, I um I had to be I took a caravan here, came up from uh, below. I lived down in the shallows there for a good while, but um, we had a nasty Myconid invasion that sent us on the run, and I just decided that I heard that down here in the or up here in the lower city. Uh,
It's weird saying it.
yeah, that's what I said. I heard that up here in the lower city, that Arcane was accepted, more or less. So thought I'd give it a try, and now I just get by doing whatever I can. I'm not too bad with clothing. I know a bit about herbs and mushrooms,
Clothing, you say?
mm,
How's my suit look?
poisons, things like that.
mm.
She says, how she looks over. She says, quite fresh.
It's good purchase. I have no fashion sense at all. This is the first time I've worn a suit.
It's the first time I've seen a kobold in a suit.
All the people in the positions of power that I've seen always wore suits like this. They always had to look good, sell the image. No one the new image.
I guess you've been living amongst well, not among your kind then for for some time.
For a long time, I barely remember what it was like in the burrows.
Mm. There probably weren't any suits.
No. The last thing I remember was being in a nursery playing hop rock with some of the hatchlings. Before we were
Yeah.
taken.
She takes another drink of the ale and says, "Are you going to put this place back together?"
We're
And
thinking
that's
about it.
more his field of expertise. I look over at Obra.
I was just wondering, you mentioned mushrooms. Like, is there a great variety down here?
There are, yes.
Because I'm thinking of a menu.
She nods, and uh, and says, "Well, my home is just south of here. Uh, that's where I operate out of. And if you wanted, you could come by sometime, and maybe we could work out an exchange if you're interested in learning a bit about how to use the mushrooms, whether it be for culinary purposes or for other purposes."
I look forward to it.
She nods and says, takes another big swig of the drink and says, "Well, I don't want to intrude I just thought I'd come and say hello. You're not planning on taxing yet, are you?
I don't think we've thought that far ahead. Thank you for bringing it up. Wink.
Suits me Suits me fine.
Now, what more about building good relationships?
She says, "Well, you're welcome to do that, but I can tell you it's common practice. So, and after all, you have to pay the water barons at some point."
Well, thank you for the information. We'll think on that.
I'm gonna add 4 copper to my inventory because I collected 4 copper from it.
You totally did. What a
Still in
deal.
my
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Hey, you need a salesman.
Uh,
You wouldn't
We
sell
need to
it.
make a plaque for that 4 copper.
4 copper.
First copper.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm only making mayonnaise now.
Me first copper. I can sell that too.
Thanks.
These motherfuckers would kill for some mayonnaise down here.
Yeah, I guess probably Finn would probably do this considering he's an artificer. He'd probably go upstairs and see if he couldn't find Vinky.
Yeah,
And
it's not upstairs though because you come right
Yeah.
downstairs.
look,
Yeah,
there's
just
some
let you
fucking
know.
stairs out there.
Over
know.
the bridge
Fair.
tunnel thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more of a bridge. Yeah.
Take the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go over and like just say, I'll ask. Well, knock on the door.
Mhm.
Knock,
Yeah,
knock,
she'll
knock.
open it. Mhm.
Hey,
Yeah.
Curious. What was the thing you needed to talk to Masayama about? Like, what are you trying to
Oh,
get him to help you with?
so I'm hoping to get some sort of not just like a sound dampener, but like really something that could just also like yeah hit vibrations too, not just sound, but like vibrations in general, whether it be like running through stone. Um, and yeah, if I get that together, then whew, uh, it's a big opportunity I really want to look into.
With his intelligence, would he know you could you would that be like from mining? Like you could blow stuff up and not cause cave-ins or something like that.
You could make it, I guess, investigation maybe.
Okay.
Uh,
Whatever you want me to make.
oh well, investigation.
Sounds
I
like
guess
something you might want to actually ask them. Like, what are you doing with this?
Well, I'm trying to see
Like,
if
do
he
you
maybe
have
got,
do you
like,
have
an
a
insight.
concept? Like,
14.
Yeah. With 14. You would say that uh, potentially it could be a sound dampening for mining. Maybe I don't know, like maybe in like really like a wealthy area or something like that, where or actually yeah for
safety?
it, no, it could definitely be for mining, because it could make it safer, possibly. Yeah, not just quieter, like safer. If you're going to do a bunch of mining, it could you could potentially, if you're mining in a kind of treacherous area, then reducing those reverberations could be useful.
Question. The Forgotten King, his influence, is that sound based or is that not? Because I know the Krell song.
Not.
That's like not sound.
Yeah, the spell song helps with it, but his influence is not sound based.
So she's kind of the antithesis of what I want. I'll ask her. I'll say, well, what big opportunities would you? Obviously, I can think of a few, but that doesn't mean that's what you.
Yeah, she uh she says, well, we'd have to get to know each other a little better first before I let you in on on my big secret.
Well, if you'd
That
like to
gives you
talk
kind of a
about,
week.
yeah, he'll say, well, I could get you to talk to. I could get Matsuyama to talk to you, but
Really?
yes, but I need to know what it's for.
She
I'm not trying to steal your idea. I need to make sure of something. That's all. Considering what it's about.
Says with a notepad out.
uh,
camera. Ching, ching, ching.
Uh,
Patent
she
paperwork.
yeah, she says yeah, it's and she really kind of like doesn't want to say uh,
It's okay. He's shifty. Oh, I'm not in the room.
You're
Damn.
not there.
no,
Yeah.
you're not in the room.
Give me a here. You don't have to give me exactly. Give me like a general layout. Like, give me something here. Could it be used for like something good, something bad?
Give me a persuasion roll.
10.
She says I really can't say, but extremely lucrative.
Well, I can appreciate that, but I mean, if you wanna at some point let me in on it, let me know because I'm just looking to make sure it's not something counterproductive or counterproductive for what I'm looking for.
Counterproductive. What do you mean?
I'm looking for amplification. You're looking
Oh.
for, yeah, you're looking for dampening.
Well,
They could be used to cancel each other out. So
oh, well, that's certainly not what I would be trying to do, obviously, you know. I've got no quarrel with whatever you're trying to do. I'm sure we can, both of our invention, our projects can be, can live in their own individual worlds, right?
possibly, but that's why I needed to make sure. Because it depends on what the technology is used for. It could be counterproductive without even being meant for that. But you can think on it. Feel free.
Yeah, definitely. I'll think on it.
Bye, Vinky.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't get over there.
Oh, I blocked y'all off.
You've been
So you
blocked
run
in.
You've been blocked.
And when you come back in, I'm eating like the slimiest mushroom, and I'm like, we should have sent Integrity to get some food.
You just see like the sickened look, like
Yeah,
slimy.
mushroom
It's
dregs.
not the worst thing, but it's not the best.
Want one?
No. He reaches into his bag and pulls out some dried fish. I'm good.
What the fuck?
You guys not have rations? Really? You didn't bring anything.
Do I look like I can carry rations?
Yeah, I mean, you look like you could carry rations.
I'll hand Sivo some rush. Looks like a shit. Damn. Too bad the kitchen isn't safe.
That was the
Otherwise,
first
I'd
backpack I grabbed. I didn't have any rations in it.
There were
Only
definitely some
someone could
half.
pick this up something nice.
There were definitely some half-eaten mushrooms down there in the kitchen.
About you, Carvis, you need some food?
Well, you don't mind eating after rats.
Yeah, well, I mean, just get to get to the cooking shit.
Oh yeah, how much do I owe you for the
Cook
for the
anything,
trip?
not even supplies. What's up?
How much do I owe you for the shopping trip?
Nah, it's been taken care of. You may not get the most fancy of suits, but it'll be a suit.
I've been wearing the motion kinky uniform my whole life. Anything, I'll take anything.
Anything's a suit.
How about you, Carvis? Do you want any food? Something that's not a mushroom?
Yeah, she's already taken off, right? Damn, I
Yeah,
wish I had actually
Yeah.
dropped some money on food. I want to do some
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, we were at a
You guys
bar,
just
right?
Yeah, we're at the bar.
Yeah.
The Dark Star is a
World's
bar,
shittiest
but
bar.
it is in disrepair.
Yeah, it's run down.
It's like one of the bars you'd see on a reality TV show where they're like, "Please save this garbage bar."
Yeah.
Like the most epic boss that we're gonna fight is actually in the basement. So
We got to get startup capital before
Final
we start
rat
turning out to
boss.
rats.
Oh
Right,
yeah, that's
and,
what you missed. Obru got his ass whipped by a swarm of rats.
He got crit by a rat
Yeah.
and almost died in one hit.
Almost.
That
Good
was in
old
2, man.
RPGs.
The rest of us were like, let's just sleep so we can be level 2. And he's like, it's time to kill a rat.
I was like, you don't understand.
That's hilarious.
No, I felt like it was like, nah, this has got to happen. And I'm like, all right,
I was
Yeah.
like, nope, I was asleep.
let's just go ahead and do this.
Yeah, he wound up crawling up here covered in blood and rat feces.
Yeah, it's actually
Somehow.
that's what he crawled out. But yeah, do you want any like, I guess some dried fish, and I don't know what Obru has, but if you want something that's not a fucking slimy ass half-eaten rat mushroom,
Yeah, he'll definitely take fish, man.
all right, I'll toss you some.
So as you guys hang around and eat and just kill some time, it's actually not that long before Integrity gets back, and she just rolls up on in here with her cart.
There we go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Delivery quickly.
She's the only person I'll let have a free beer.
Oh. All part of the services we provide. She says, and I will take a free beer. Thank you very much.
We're this close. I'm holding my fingers up to having a working relationship. I can't wait to be able to sell things to you.
Mm-hmm. Well, me too. And then she basically downs the beer, and burps like full on, and then slams on the table, and
Sweet
says, "We're not there
solstice.
yet."
What's
And
your name again?
she looks back to you with integrity. See you around.
Obru.
Call her structural integrity. I think that was more
She gonna
volume
need
than
it.
my entire body could hold.
Very charming.
All right, so you got your scale mail and shield. Oh,
My
and
shield.
and got you a kind of black and tan suit with these kind of looks like some silver cufflinks on it.
Immediately changing to the new suit because it's new.
Hmm.
It's got no tail hole.
Damn it!
It does have a tail hole.
Oh, does it? Oh shit.
Mm.
What other kobolds are around here running around with suits? Maybe
Actually, I
had
mean, it is down. It's down here. It's not the upworld, brother. So
I haven't even seen another kobold here.
not yet. There may
And
be
a
somewhere. Might be
black
Cobalt Town.
tan suit. I assume it costs 5 gold.
Yep.
Level 2 suit. I got all the equipment I need.
I got all the equipment I need. I know it'll take like a minute for Obru to put on his scale mail or so.
Somehow.
Yep. Takes a
It's
minute
like a
to get on the
shirt.
scale mail, but you guys are all geared up.
Put my cufflinks in.
No? Shall we get going, I guess?
Gotta put my
Did
blue
the,
suit away carefully.
Well, it's getting
Do
a little
the,
late for me, guys. I was actually
yep,
gonna
yep.
get
Yeah.
off here soon.
Yep.
I thought we
Yep,
were going to end
indeed.
like an hour ago.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going.
Yep, we're gonna go ahead and end.
This is a good wrap up point.
Yep. This is right before you go. This is a fine wrap
gearing
up
up.
point. I was gonna wait till you actually moved on from the section, but this works fine here.
And
We're
now I'm gonna have to
much
draw a whole nother Ricky with a whole nother suit.
He banned suits.
Yep. We jumping off here. If you want to see the next crew you're gonna run into, we can do that. I can show you that. But on
I
this
think
other,
that's what we're doing. We're going to the 10th
if you're correct,
pitters.
if you're on there, yeah, that's where I was gonna end anyway.
I was hoping to
let's
get
go
some
ahead.
more info, but fuck it. Guns blazing. Assault.
assault. Yeah, let's move you guys over here. I can see. Yeah, put you guys. Oh.
Excellent. I'll just have you download
Oh.
the inked version of Ricky and add black and tan suit.
Oh, actually, never mind. This is not ready anyway. So yeah, you as you're walking, we'll just end this. As you're walking down the corridor, you see into the next area. You can see there's a bunch of tieflings kind of like mulling around the central cross with like where the water is in this next cross, which would be the right just north of the 10th Pit or Conclave is what you've been able to determine. And you can see that Rinkala, one of the 10th Pit or Tieflings that you actually did release, is hanging, is just kind of leaning against the stone wall, leaning against the stone wall before you get into that area, and she just kind of like kind of makes a as you walk up, she makes a noise, kind of like really, as you just like walk up to her, there. So,
Are we on that
she
map? I
says,
don't see anything.
no,
It's
I'm
not
not
ready
gonna.
yet.
Oh, okay.
Ready. The map is not ready.
That's-
We're
Actually, I
doing the
realized.
Dark Souls edge walk.
So yeah. But just so you know what Rinkala looks like, she was this tiefling here.
I thought the
And you're
one with
basically
I thought she was a what you call a hell screamer.
nope.
Nope.
That's better.
Well,
Mhm.
good. Fuck her.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
get crit again.
Yeah. She says like, really, you're just gonna walk up on us like that?
Oh,
You you've got
What?
you got giant brass ones. I'll give you that. She says. Then she just waves her hand forward and says, "All right, well, go on ahead."
Commando.
I'm not gonna stop you. And yeah, as you guys stroll, I assume past her, um, into the cross, where there's probably like 7 tieflings in here hanging out. We'll go ahead and end there as they're all kind of turning and like and looking at you and kind of drawing weapons, looking ready
Suddenly,
for a
one of them
fight.
has a javelin in their forehead.
Ugh, yeah.
One of them pulls out a rat and throws it at Obru.
Ah! Oh God!
it's
Ah!
weakness.
No. Come in like this.
All right. Well, I like the cliffhanger, y'all.
All right.
Yep, we'll end it there. We'll end it there.